Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Look at Gimbal right here. Look at him. Hi, buddy. I wonder if it'll... No, he's not in the frame. Hey, Gimbal. Hey. Look. Stop looking away. My dude. But hello. Happy Monday. How's everyone doing? I'm snowed in. We're snowed in. We have a blizzard. If you guys didn't hear, there's a blizzard in the Northeast. It do be blizzarding. There's a travel ban that may have just lifted. I saw that New York, the travel, like in the city, they lifted the travel ban. I don't know about New Jersey. There's a travel ban. Husband has a work from home order. They're not allowed to go to the office today, probably tomorrow, in the next several days, probably all week. So we're snowed in. It's still winter there. It's 70 degrees here. Yeah. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, so 6 more weeks of winter. It's the stupid groundhog's fault. But it's fine. It's fine. But how's everyone doing? How was your weekend? Nox, welcome and congrats on first. Meg, welcome and congrats on first. Goblin, welcome and congrats on first. And Jay, welcome and congrats on first. You guys are so speedy. And Nay with the last first, sneaking in right there. Congrats on first. Let's see, Meg with the 40 stream streak. I almost said 11 because I saw your number in your name, and I almost said 11. With the 40 stream streak, Goblin with the 55 stream streak, and Nay with the 60 stream streak. Where's everyone's pants? Put your pants on, you're gonna freeze. It's so cold. It's actually not cold. It's like 32 degrees. It's like barely snow temperatures. Nuka, welcome in. How are you doing? Mateo, hello. I'd make hello. It was so good, but I froze last night, even with your blankies. Oh, that's no fun. I'm glad you had a good weekend, though. I don't even remember what I did this weekend. We stayed home yesterday because it was snowing, and I read a book most of the day. Oh. There we go. He's finally settling it in. We got groceries on Saturday because it was supposed to blizzard, and it did blizzard, so it's a good thing we did that. Laundry last week, so no pants. Goblin, gotta do your laundry. She was under the blankets with me, and she's using your body as her pillow. That's so cute. Gimbal's been really enjoying being under the blankets recently, but he doesn't like being like tucked in under the blankets. He likes to be under your legs that are covered in blankets, and so that he has like a tent. He's really into that, and so he's been really as soon as I get into bed in the evenings to like read or something, he immediately decides that it's time to go into the blankets, and then paws at me until I put my legs up so he can go underneath. You're good. Been getting back to The Sims lately? Oh my gosh, I hope you've been enjoying your Sims. What have you been doing in your Sims? What have you been doing in The Sims? Speaking of Sims, I repaired my game this morning. It was successful. Like, it repaired correctly, which is nice. It, like, was weird for one, but I was able to, like, bypass it somehow, and I'm, like, afraid that it didn't install one of the packs, but it's not showing that anything is missing, so I don't know. So we'll see. But Not So Berry is still broken. So, don't know what's going on. Hey, buddy. Look at him with his spreading toes. Pants are overrated? I agree. Pants are overrated. He is so orange. He is such an orange boy. He's such an orange boy. What do you keep hearing? He probably hears husband. Husband was he probably is coming in because he was outside shoveling. Sims is broken again. Classic. It's not like The Sims is broken. It's just that my Not So Berry save is broken. None of my Sims will do anything. Like, they won't listen. It's not like they have like, they're just broken. Like, they're just stuck in a task, and they won't cancel the task. They won't, like, if I reset them, it'll cancel the task, but they are just stuck there. They won't do anything. So it's weird, really weird. I don't have that issue, not any of their saves. So I might make a TikTok about it later, and be like, hey, does anyone else have this issue? And what's causing it? Because for a while it was just because, like, it was causing, it was only being weird with, like, the small business and, like, running a class on the, like, exercise bikes, but now it's just, like, constantly not working. Hello to my pre-built house in it scrolled hello in the world from DizzyMissLizzy, and it was like, I was removed. I thought it was only a new pack and base game items using those builds. Sometimes it just does that, Mateo. It just does that sometimes. My only thought is if they were allowed to use the items from like events, but I can't imagine they would. But sometimes it just does that. It just does it sometimes. Um, it's really goofy like that. Um, my brain just stopped working. I was gonna say if you want to like see if anything was like removed, we can always like go look into the lot and see if there's anything that is missing from what you have in your version of or something. But sometimes it just says that. Sometimes it just says that because I have it set that sometimes and it's weird. The reward items, well, that's goofy then. It's probably just a bug. It's probably just saying that then. Excuse me. I'm actually like rather well rested today, and I love that for me. I didn't sleep until 11, but I was in bed till almost 11 yesterday. I got a congratulations when I woke up though at some point that I got 9 hours of sleep, so that was nice. And I don't feel like falling asleep just right away. However, now that I'm saying it, I'm like, now I'm actually kind of sleepy, but it's fine. It's fine. But all I want to do, hi Bimka, all I want to do right now is just be snuggled on the couch or in bed and like read a book and drink hot chocolate or something because of the snow and everything, and just be cozy and snuggled in. That's all I want to do today. And I'm not allowed to do that because I have an adult with adult responsibilities who has to do other things besides that. Eventually, I will be able to make content out of that, but I just don't have the setup for that yet because my rooms are not cute yet. Because I'm still waiting for furniture. Which update, that woman on Facebook never sent me the measurements. She never sent me the measurements on Saturday. And I think that's really rude of her. So I'm most likely not buying it from her, which means I have to wait for someone else to post a similar or the same bookcase. And they haven't yet. And I think that's really rude. So I wish they would let me buy furniture. That's all I really want. So many scammers. It's not even a scammer. It's just someone who's not responding to their messages. I'm going to send them a message and be like, hey, did you measure it yet? Because, like, we're all snowed in. So, like, you have time to go measure it. Because, like, everyone is snowed in. All of New Jersey, the entire state of New Jersey was under a blizzard warning last night or this morning. Like, we are snowed in. Like, everyone is snowed in. Like, there's, like, pretty much everyone from, like, Delaware to, like, Maryland or something, like, or like more, like, I don't know how far high it went up, but like everyone's snowed in. Husband was saying that like there's like 30,000 people out of power in Maryland. Our old apartment doesn't have power right now, and I think that's really funny. So that was out of power, and like a lot of other areas are out of power. So it's a lot. Like it's do you guys want to see pictures? I can't show you like a lot of pictures because I don't want to dox my home. But this was my window this morning. This is my bedroom window this morning when I got up. You can't see out of it. That's my bedroom window. It's windy and sticky, and so there's snow on all the sides of all the buildings. And then this is me last night when husband made me go into the snow to shovel with him. And I built a snowman instead. I had a broom and I built a snowman. Because we only have one shovel, and so I took the broom. So before it was light enough that we could still like sweep it, but it was wet enough at that point that we really couldn't sweep it, and it was kind of useless to use the broom. So I built a snowman instead. That winter was over. No, Mateo, it snowed in April before. Like, we had false spring, and now we're back into second winter. Like, that's just how it works over here. Calypso, that's literally what my mother, I sent my mother-in-law like a little group chat, a photo of the snow this morning, and she sent back a gif of Juno build a snowman, and I was like, LOL, I actually did build a snowman, and I sent her a picture of it. I put the snowman picture in Discord, actually. Let me pull it up. But I put it in Discord last night. Because he's real cute. I gave him a hair and arms made out of a tree. Equinox isn't until March 20th, so yeah, exactly. So we're gonna have snow. Hello? That startled me. I was like, what's happening? Shelly, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. Hello. Yesterday was beautiful, like 65 degrees, but by the afternoon it was like in the 40s. Gross. It's literally only like 32 here. The highest 34. It's 33 degrees right now. And yet we have a blizzard. Like, it's not even that cold. It's just windy. Like, wind is where the cold is coming from, but it's not even that cold. But Raiders, welcome in. Shelly, how was your stream? Hello, hello. Cosmic Ghost, welcome in. How are you doing? Your birthday's on the equinox? Heck yeah, Nox. Shelly, of course, welcome in. Musi, hello, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Only 32 is crazy. But I was saying, because we were talking about the snow in mod chat earlier this morning. I was saying, like, because like Makoto's like, I'd like stay warm, and I was like, honestly, it's not even that cold. It's 32 degrees, and every time I've experienced a blizzard, I don't remember it being very cold at all. The only blizzard I remember previously though is the 2008 blizzard, but it wasn't cold. It wasn't really cold. I don't remember it being cold at all. I just remember it snow a lot, and I was stuck at my friend's house because I went to my friend's house that night, and we got snowed in. So that's how it went, but it wasn't like cold or anything. She was going to play Stardew Valley again today. Oh my gosh, whoa, words are hard. I hope you're enjoying it. I really hope you're enjoying it. Gonna be an age in March. That's so crazy. That is so crazy, Nox. You're gonna be an age. It's gonna be an age. 2024 and sunny over snow, honestly, that's so valid. That's so valid. But Raiders as well, welcome in. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If anyone is new, my name is DizzyMissLizzy. I'm a variety streamer. We do play the majority of Sims, but we also play a lot of variety, like Stardew Valley or Palia or Nancy Drew or Minecraft or whatever. We've been vibing with some variety recently. So we've been playing a little bit of some game demos. So it's been a good time. It's been a good time. So I hope you're all having an incredible day though. But Shelly, if you need to leave a lurk or raid and run, go take care of yourself. And Raiders as well, make sure you're taking care of yourself. I do have a quick little raid video to show you guys the vibes of the stream. And then we'll keep chatting because we've only just gone on. We haven't even gotten to the game yet. We're talking about our blizzard. If anyone else is in a blizzard right now, we would love to hear if you're how much so you have. But here is the raid video. Get your bush ready. It's time to lick. Everything is fine. Why is it triplets? I forgot about this! I'm gonna send a test alert. Don't be alarmed. I got alarmed. Did I get a strike? Please someone take a screenshot. Ah! Blink twice if you're an alien. Is that a spark plug in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Ah! Stop playing with your balls. That was not how I should have said that. Stop playing with your soccer ball. Ah! That's a clown. That's my son. So I need to drink water and touch grass. Fish, 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 fish. Not a pomegranate. Fish. Ah! I got it! Community lots are not my forte. Oh, we're being burglarized again! There's another one! I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Hello? My buttons didn't want to work. But again, everyone, welcome, and I'm so you're all here. Also, this is my cat, Gimbal. He's just a snoozy little dude. He's finally settled down to like actually sit and chill. But thank you for that follow. Welcome in, welcome in. That's Gimbal. He's a little orange guy. Oh my gosh, he's got his paws all crossed. It's so cute. I love your energy. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We do have some energy sometimes. We do be having some sort of energy. Gimbal is the best. Boop the cat. We can boop him. We can give him a little boop. Little boop. Boop. Hi. He's just so small. He has insisted on basically sitting on me anytime I sit down anywhere in the last 24 hours. Honestly, 48 hours. Like all weekend. If I sat down in bed or like on the couch, which was a decent amount, or like on this chair because I've been reading. I'm almost finished another book this week. He just has to be on top of me. He just has to be sitting on me in some capacity. Quote, I'm getting dramatic for no reason on a regular basis and nobody ever gets it. I love that, Panda. He knew it was coming. Well, he just knew I was coming over, and so he wanted to be ready. He wanted to be ready. He's an anxious boy, so he's got to be aware of what's happening at all times because he's a lot of anxiety, just like his mother. Just like his mother. I think I gave him my anxiety to be so real because he wasn't this anxious when we got him. I think he took my anxiety. But it's fine. Also, you guys, drinks today. You guys might be shocked. I have... Hello? Why don't you want to work? My stupid buttons. I have 3 drinks. I almost had 4, but I finished one of them before stream. I do have a 17-pound orange cat curling in my lap. He's attention-seeking, demanding old man. Oh, Nay, that's so cute. Mateo gets all the points. I have water. I have coffee. I did have some cranberry juice, but I drank it. I like to drink my cranberry juice in a wine glass. It makes me feel fancy. And in Arizona, first Mateo wins the new pack, and now this. Mateo be winning everything. So keeping you nice and warm right now. Oh, that's so good, Nay. That's so good. You have a little personal heater. Heater. Yesterday when we went out to go shovel, before we went out, husband put the heated blanket that we have on the couch because we were watching a movie. And we like took a break in the movie to go out and shovel. And so that when we came back, it was like nice and warm. And if you have never put your heated blanket on the couch, you should. You should. It's delightful. Good job. I'm not jealous at all. But yeah, is anyone else experiencing the blizzard? Is anyone else here in the Northeast and also snowed in? Because I'm snowed in. Like, not technically anymore because husband shuffled the stairs. But we can't pull the car out of the driveway. We haven't had a plow go through yet. This morning we had just under 2 feet of snow, and we're expected to get 3 feet of snow. So there's a little over a foot to go in tomorrow morning. Nobody do the cold. Also, I'm south. That's so fair. But yeah, I don't know if we have a lot of Northeast people in stream. I think we have a lot of like West Coast and South people. I don't think we actually have a lot of Northeast. Those are like I stream at a weird time for the Northeast to watch stream, and like the East Coast time zone. If people have a job, it's a weird time for people to watch. Yeah, so we be having a lot of snow. It's kind of fun. I don't remember this much snow since I was 10 in 2008. That was the last time I remember having this much snow. Apparently we had a snowstorm similar to this in 2016, but I don't really remember that. But I don't really remember a lot of 2016 because I was deep in the depression in 2016. So, you know this area? Okay. Here in Ireland is rain. Heckin' rain. At least it should turn into snow once in a while. Does this ever snow in Ireland? I don't know where it snows in other parts of the world. Like, especially like within Europe. I don't know where it rains. Like Europe and like that kind of general area. I don't know where it rains, where it snows. I don't know where it typically snows. Expecting 7 degrees. I love that for you, Mateo. I love that for you. I hate that for me though. Well, I don't hate that for me. I would hate that if it was me. I'm glad I would rather have this much snow than have 70 degrees. I don't like warm. Never sewed. Very rare. I'll trade. Trade for your snow. That's so fair. It, honestly, like, of all snow to happen, like, this is good snow, in my opinion, as, like, for, like, having a snow day, if you're a child, it's such a good snow. It is such a good snow for children to play in the snow, because it's wet. And it is buildable. So it's like you can make easy snowballs are really easy. Snowmen are really easy. Like you can like easily like build an igloo or something like that kind of thing. Like it's very packable and it's very like good play snow. So that's really nice. And it's also very light. So it's also not super hard to shovel, which is also nice. The North, Finland, Norway, Switzerland, I assume get snow. I know for sure Finland and Norway. Yeah, I mean Switzerland also doesn't get snow. I mean, I'm saying more like, I'm thinking other ones that are not so north. But yeah, I don't know where it gets snows. I also don't know very good geography. I'm terrible at geography. I hated it and I will always avoid it when I could. So I barely even know my geography, but it's fine. It's fine. So my friends, today, we're playing The Sims today, but tomorrow we're playing Animal Crossing because we are villager hunting for the first time in like 2 years. As a fan, can confirm we have snow all the way to the south. Love that for you. You know, geography, me too. I don't talk about anything geography because I'm just gonna embarrass myself because I don't know anything. In Switzerland, really depends on where you live. That's fair. We're villager hunting tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. I got my game set up to partially make sure that I could still villager hunt and it didn't like autofill, but it did not. We are all set up to villager hunt. I have like 130 tickets or something like that to go through for this hunt. Hopefully we'll find a villager tomorrow because we have 6 villagers to take home. Like we have 6 different villagers that we could bring home. So hopefully it won't take us more than one stream. But we'll kind of see how that goes. But I'm so excited about it because we're also using the new like villager hunting system that Shella and her husband made, and so I'm excited to try that out. I don't think it snow anymore, and if it does snow, it melts within like 2 weeks. That's so rude of it. Actually, I don't know if that's rude of it. That's how I prefer my snow, is for it to go away rather quickly. But the thing is like we have snow still from last storm still. Like there's still like most of it was gone, but it was like there was still snow. There was still snow. Give her food, but I also trapped by dogs. I guess you just can't get food, Nox. No food for Nox then. You can't move. You can't move unless they decide to get up. Can't say I miss the snow, but it's certainly pretty. Snow is very pretty. That is one nice thing. And like it's pretty snow too, because it's sticking to everything, so it looks like a truly like winter wonderland kind of thing, because it's stuck to everything because it's wet and sticky and windy, and so it's like it's everywhere. Like the sides of buildings are like plastered in snow. The railings of our stairs are plastered in snow. Like and just everything is covered in snow. Everything is covered in snow. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's also kind of fun. And like, I would be much more bothered by this if I had places to go and things to do, but I don't, which is nice. So I don't have to worry about this. And I'm in walking distance from a store if I need anything, so it's fine. Like, I'm rather unbothered by this, which is kind of nice. So that's the only reason why I'm not like super upset about this. It's also still snowing. I can see it. Like, it hasn't stopped snowing since about noon, 1 o'clock yesterday, I think. And I have my window open a little bit, and it's still snowing. Like, it is still actively snowing. I think I like it still better now that I work from home, and that's so fair. That's so fair. I wonder if I should, let me see if I can show you my, out my window. Just to kind of see some of the snow. Because this is just the side of my neighbor's house, so it doesn't really matter. But like, that's the snow. That's some snow. This is like on the roof, and then they have like solar panels, but that's some of the snow piled up. Like, it's so much snow. Like, there's so much snow. It's insane. When I lived where it snowed, I worked outside the home and hated it. Yeah, and that makes sense. And that's how I was a lot, like in high school and everything. Like, I hated the snow because I had to go outside and do things and like do like drive in it. And I hate driving the snow. So now that I don't have to do that, it's not too bad. And like, we're also done moving most of the way, so like we don't have to, like, we're not in the middle of moving. The last storm, we were actively moving, so that was also really annoying. But now we're not moving, we're just home, and it's fine. Mom is on the Cape and she's already lost power. Oh no, Hattie, hopefully she'll get power soon. I know that a lot of people like in Maryland are out of power, and there's some places like in Jersey that people are out of power too. So hopefully she'll get her power back soon. But Hattie, welcome in. How are you doing? And Sunny, welcome in as well. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you're all having a good day. But yeah, so lots of snow. It's kind of fun, but it's also a lot. You're good. I'm glad you're doing good. And I'm doing good. I'm a little sleepy. I just want to be cozy. The weather is just making me feel a little sleepy because I just want to be sitting cozy on the couch or in bed with a book and my cat and a snack. You know, that's what I want to feel like. That's what I want. Sorry, we're gonna lose power, but stream is helping the anxiety. I'm so glad we can help ease that anxiety. But yeah, fingers crossed that you guys don't lose power. Fingers crossed. I feel like at this point, like, if you haven't lost power, you won't. But I also don't know how that snow and power outages and stuff works. I don't know if we've ever really had a power outage from snow growing up, so I don't know how that kind of works. Just put her house near Austin to run, fingers crossed, so we can get it and move ASAP. Oh my gosh, Hattie, fingers crossed. That's so exciting and fun. That's so exciting and fun. All the fingers are crossed. Fingers and toes. Fingers, toes, eyes, and butts are crossed for you. But that's so fun and exciting. Something smells like popcorn. And I don't know what it is because there's not popcorn. I don't know what it is, but it smells like, I don't know. Also, so I was sitting in the bedroom earlier, and we heard the garage open from downstairs because our bedroom's right above the garage, and our landlords have the garage. The garage is theirs. And both husband was in his office, and he got up and like walked over as I was also getting up to like go look outside and be like, did they just like drive over? Like, did they just get home and drive in the snow? No, they didn't. Like the car still wasn't there, and we're very confused as to why their garage door was opening and closing. And I think that was just one of them is probably downstairs right now, but it was very funny that we both like exact time. Hello, mix it up.
I'm in a therapeutic ketamine appointment, but had to get on to say hi.
Easton, thank you for the resub, for the 4-month resub. What the heck? Not the 4-month, 7-month resub, 4-month streak. Why did it cut out? I'm so sick of Mix It Up. I'm this close to changing bots, which is a lot because I love Mix It Up. Maybe that follow, welcome in. I think the follow up before that sub as well. Welcome in. But, like, I'm so close to changing bots. I'm so close to switching over to like streamer bot or something. Thanks for respecting us even in Central Florida. Been on freeze watch for pipes plants. We struggle what's down here, but thoughts and good vibes to those who have it worse. I didn't realize you were having issues down in like Florida and stuff too. But yeah, good vibes to you as well for things to be not so cold and no freezing pipes. People get the South such a hard time about the freeze watches and warnings, but we really aren't equipped down here for it. Climate change is real. Unfortunately, we have to get used to. I know, and that's yeah, and like you'll never hear me like giving people a hard time in the South for like having issues with the weather. I will make fun of you a little bit if you're just cold and it's like not very cold, but like into other like for things like driving and just other things, I'm not gonna like give people a hard time out because I'm like I know like that's like you guys aren't equipped for that kind of thing. But I will make fun of you a little bit if you're cold and like 40 degrees. But that's just more of like a personal thing. Is that if you're cold? But if it's something that like you have no control over, then obviously like I'm not like if it's like an environmental thing, I'm not going to. I love our bridges over marsh and it freezes fast. It's different here. Exactly. Yeah, we're like that's the nice thing about like up here is at least like we're equipped for it. Generally, like personally, husband and I are not super equipped for it because we were in an apartment and like we're still in an apartment, but like we're responsible now for like shoveling and that sort of stuff, and we only have I think it's called a rescue shovel, which is like one that's meant to just be in your car and it's small and like to use like to do that kind of thing because that's what we had from before. So we don't have like a big shovel, so it's like it's not great on your back. It's not a good time. And we have a broom, so nor do we have like any sort of salt, so we aren't the most equipped, but it's fine. Like it's not the end of the world. And part I think is funny is buying milk and bread like crazy. I know that's insane. Like we don't need that's fine. You don't need that much bread and milk. It's gonna go bad before you can consume it all. Purchase panic as well. It really is. It's only 38 and sunny, but the wind is violent. Yeah, the wind is really bad here too. The wind is really, really bad. Like the wind is so bad, like half of our car isn't even covered in snow because the wind has blown it off. Which is crazy because like we uncovered the car last night. Like we did a decent amount of shoveling at like 9 p.m. last night. So that there would be less to shovel today and tomorrow and whatever. But like half the car is not even covered in snow because the wind is so strong. It's just blowing the snow right off because the snow is like, it just is flying right off. That people aren't buying all the toilet paper. Yeah, hopefully. I feel like people are over the whole, like people are understood on like that we don't need to panic buy toilet paper. And the toilet paper situation was a self-inflicted problem, and it wasn't been a problem if people weren't panic buying it. A few years ago, and I think there's probably people who are still working through their stash from 2020. I guarantee you people are still working through their stash from 2020 because like that's kind of insane. Hi Fitz, welcome in. How are you doing? But like yeah, people are insane. You'll never catch me panic buying anything. Except maybe like cat food. But even then, Gimbel's cat food is prescription now, so we can't even really panic buy that. And then actually blow this one dead tree down, but hasn't yet. We lost the tree in December, I think. Well, fingers crossed it blows the tree down then. Purchases are privileged when you can't afford to stock up. So true. A little sicky getting better. I'm just already feeling a little sicky. That's no fun. But I'm sending you all the good, healthy vibes, and I hope you start feeling better soon. But that's no fun. I don't know what I was gonna say. I forgot it was. I don't know. Do you guys want to build in The Sims though? Do you guys want to build in The Sims? I loaded into the lot. First off, I reinstalled Sunblind in not all of the packs, but just up until Cottage Living. And by up to, I mean from Adventure, from the Roads and Legacy to Cottage Living. So I did it backwards. So we're gonna build. But it deleted my terrain pane again. Deleted my terrain pane again. But look how pretty it is with the light, with the sunblind mod. I love sunblind mod. It's just so good. I do, however, want to go see Ondarian with sunblind mod. Fitz, where are your pants? I think that 20 stream shriek, but where are your pants? But I really want to see Ondarian. Specifically, I want to see like over here. Let's go to the Cap household. Routine Legacy Sunblind is out already. It is, yeah. That's fast. I mean, it's been over a week. It's been almost 2 weeks. It came out on the 12th. So it's been a week and a half. Look at how beautiful. That's just gorgeous. Oh, that's stunning. I don't know what Sunblind is, but it looks amazing. So Sunblind is a mod. So it's Sunblind mod by Softer Haze. It's a lighting mod, but it's different from like Reshade and that kind of thing because those are like other programs. This is just someone basically took the game files and redid the lighting. And then so you go it's really annoying to have to install because you have to install it every update because it replaces the files and everything. But it is a really nice way to get your game to look really nice without super heavy mods and stuff. I just got it so it seems fast. That's fair. That's fair. And then nope, not that. This is without my reshade as well. So like it's still really pretty. Like without the mods. Like honestly though, this is probably has the nicest lighting, like nicest base game lighting. But this is without my reshade. And it still looks really nice. Does it matter what folder the lighting file gets put into? Yes, it's actually very, very important, Caitlin. So there is like I believe it has like a tutorial on how to do it, like it writes it out for you. But I also have a YouTube video, that, shows you how to install it. I have a video that's like, it's like how to make your Sims 4 game look better, and it's like a bunch of different ways. And I talk about the Sunblind mod a lot, and I do like a little tutorial to show you how to install it because it has to go in very specific files. And so it's easy to find, but it has to just be very specific, and it's just a little tedious. But the if you go to my YouTube channel, it'll have the tutorial if you want to like see me do it and walk you through how to do it. So it makes my gallery photos gorgeous. It really does. It really does. Sunblind is just, it's beautiful. And then mixed with my reshade as well, it's just even more. Like, just look at this. Just look at this. It's beautiful. Like, it's gorgeous. No, it doesn't lag the gameplay at all. No. Because it's just a mod, it's a very, so it's not even like a mod like tool mod or MC command center like that. It's literally replacing game files. So it's basically, it's considered a mod because mod is modification. It's a modification of the game. But it's basically someone just took the files, the world files of the game, and basically like tweaked the lighting of it, and then you can replace them with the tweaked lighting. And that's what it is. So it's very easy to run. Like anyone pretty much can run it. Yeah, it's an edit of the game files. It's an edit of the game files. It's considered a mod because that's just what it's categorized as. But it's just an edit of the game files, and it doesn't really affect the game, the running of the game at all, really. So it's incredible. And then I want to see Adventure Weights. I don't think I've installed it for over here yet either, which I don't like the light in this world. I think it's really bad. I think Adventure Weights lighting is really bad. So let's see it over here. So I installed this one too. And you can also pick and choose which ones you want to install it for. So like right now I only have it from Cottage Living until to Royalty and Legacy because I just didn't feel like installing it for the rest of them. But you can, like, if you only want to do it for like 3 worlds, because you only play in 3 worlds, then just do it for those 3. Like you can kind of pick and choose which ones you want to use it for because you install it separately for each one. It's like a good mod that would be excellent for like CC gaming. It really is. It really is. And if you guys want more stuff about lighting, like I said, I did do an entire YouTube video. Oh, I'm still on the scene. I did do an entire YouTube video about game lighting and how to make your game look nicer for all different types of like computers and like for all different kinds of like levels of computers. Where is my video? Where is my video? Hello? Here we go. Here's the actual link to the video itself. And it's 5 ways to make your Sims game look better. And I go through just, please don't play the video. But I go through lighting mods, just game settings, and then reshade and G-shade, and then that kind of stuff. Like I go through all different like things that you can do that are as much like as simple as just being on a different lot to get better lighting to like reshade kind of thing. So like it goes through a lot of different stuff, as well as like graphics card settings and everything too. So it goes through all the things that you have like as options. Okay, go back to the scene. Thanks for waiting. My laptop is gasping for breath already, but I'll definitely listen. Yeah, definitely. And if you, I'd also like to know if you do have issues with it, like if it does cause any more lag, I'd love to know because as far as I'm aware, it doesn't cause any lag. But I also have a really beefy computer, and so it can handle pretty much anything that I put into my Sims game. So I just won't necessarily notice any lag that other people might notice. So if you do actually experience any more lag, feel free to let me know because I would love to know. Figure out where the files are, it's easy. Yeah, once you figure out where the files is, it's easy. It's just a little bit tedious because it just takes some time the more packs you have. But if you only have a few packs with a few worlds, like it's super easy and quick. I'm still learning Reshade too. Yeah, I have Reshade and I don't know how to use it. I just know how to install it and put on the shader that I like. That's all I know. And the files was the hardest part for you. Yeah, that's really probably honestly the hardest part. I need a new laptop. My MacBook isn't working too well. Oof. Yeah, MacBooks like to be an issue sometimes. Also thank you for that follow. I really appreciate that. But also look how pretty this is with Adventure Weights. And give you a point. This is so cute. This lighting is really nice. They did a good job. All right, shall we build now? My PC is similar to my BF and one that can run the Sims without problems. And he said, "Oh my dear." That's yeah. That are amazing. They can be, but they also no. Why am I going over here? I've just been in the habit of playing in Ontario recently. All right, back to $100 Bagley. We're also gonna start on TikTok because I didn't stream on TikTok at all last week, and I should have, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's unmute over there. Yours works flawlessly. Well, you have a newer one, don't you? Mine is old. I think it's the main issue, and there's like no storage on it. Yeah, the older they are, the worse they run is kind of usually how it works. Just for honestly any sort of computer is how that works. And it's annoying and dumb. And I think it's kind of rude. Okay, there we go. All my like docs and OBS keep moving and it's really annoying. All right, back to our build. We have to read terrain paint. And I think that's really rude. I think it's very rude of it. But I didn't do a lot, so it's okay. Like we didn't have really intense terrain paint. It was just, it looked nice. So here we are for terrain paint. Mine is new and I made sure to get the upgraded storage. Yeah, so anything that's like not like the last like 3 generations are probably gonna struggle. Just because Apple likes to nuke their stuff real fast. So I had it go like here. Ooh, do not flatten my terrain. I need my pond. This is my husband's old one, so I don't know anything about it, but it works good. And hey, as long as it works good, that's really all that matters. I don't know much about my PPC at all either, to be honest. Like, to be so real. I should know more about it, but I just don't. Oh, that looks bad. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then this. And over there. Okay. That was the main bit of terrain paint that was not just dirt. And then we can just go and put this in. I like the terrain paint. I got the new pack, but haven't played so much since I'm gonna use it. Yes, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one from the new pack. I absolutely love it. It's so nice. I feel like it's the most versatile of them. Mostly because it's not a tile. I feel like a lot of them, while they're really nice, I feel like they're not super usable for like every build. But I think this one is the most versatile, I think. Your internet port just went out on mine. It's so old, it's not Wi-Fi compatible, so no internet on it anymore. RIP. That's so wild though. Also, let me erase this because I remember it went like right past this. This is why it's shaped like this, is because of the terrain paint I put in. So it was like that. Yeah, it was more like that. Let me erase. I'm so mad I deleted my terrain paint. Like, I'm actually furious because it keeps doing this. And I'm sick of it. Yeah, that's a little bit more like what it was. But I'm so sick of it doing this. It's so dumb. It's so dumb and annoying. Okay. I really like this little clump of plants. It's just so annoying. It happens to me too. I know. It's happened to me several times recently, which is the most frustrating. What world is this? This is Cottage Living. This is Cottage Living, Serena. So it's Henford on Bagley. Vinny, y'all noticed that some of the Rosian Legacy train paints are lined up with a lot. Like the tile ones are askew, and I can't figure out why. I haven't noticed because I've only really used this one. But sometimes I think that's gonna be more so the lot because some of the lots are not lined up correctly. Believe it or not, some of the lots are just not lined up correctly. But now I want to see. Now I'm intrigued. That one feels straight. That's just that. My cottage quarterly, life in The Sims. Oh, it's so fun. I love the cottage vibes in The Sims. Yeah, they all seem pretty lined up to me on this lot. So it's probably just the lots themselves. There's a mod, but I have no idea what could be doing it. Honestly, like I said, it's honestly probably the lot. Like, it's very possible just the lot. Because the lots are sometimes just not lined up correctly, and it's really dumb. It's really dumb. I think the following TikTok will come in. I just realized I didn't restart my bot thing. Not bot, but like my TikTok thing. But yeah, these are lined up. Because I don't know what kind of mod would what's the word? Like interact with that and make that not work. Like, that's kind of wild for a mod to do that. So I imagine that's probably just the lots that you're using. Because again, some of the lots are not lined up correctly. Like, they're not good. Which is really annoying. But like, it's also like, obviously that's the way it is because it's The Sims. Do the pond and skirt of land tools don't seem to like you. I did do the pond. I love how it turned out too. This is a really nice pond. But Beth, I do have a tutorial on how to like on the like my process of making ponds. There's all different kinds of ways to do ponds. But I did a video on my YT about making ponds if you're interested in checking that out. For a little bit of tutorial, just kind of see like how I typically do it since you weren't here when we made it. And it might be rather helpful if you're trying to get better at doing like ponds and stuff. But I will say, landscaping tools, like the terrain manipulation tools, are very challenging. I don't think I like that there. Yeah, it's the same name. It's the same name. Let's put some of this over here. Oh, we have a hunt going on. I would like to join the hunt. I'm gonna join it. I feel like we need something else on this side of the house, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what I need, but I need something, I think. Although maybe the terrain paint will fix it. We could put a little path. We could get stepping stones. We could get stepping stones. Actually trying to figure out how to do a pond. It's the same as my TikTok name. It's the same as my name. It's also linked in my profile, so you can grab the link there as well to go right to it. But I have lots of different like build tutorials and stuff that you are welcome to check out if you like them. Pariah with a 3-stream streak. Look at you go. Look at you go. Also, Sunny Calypso and Pariah won the heist. You guys are heckin' heisty. The building looks so good. Thank you. I'm really happy with this build. I will say it looks really nice because of the lighting though too. The lighting is really nice in my game right now because I just reinstalled my Sunblind mod. So it looks beautiful. And I definitely think that helps a lot. It really helps a lot. Highly recommend Sunblind mod. But also Henford and Bagley is just such a pretty world too. It also just kind of looks nice because of that too. Okay, I need to put something on the side of this. Do we do stepping stones? Hi Carly. Gimbal is super cozy. He's just a cozy boy back there. Oh, it looks gorgeous. I'm jealous. As much as I enjoy cottage living, I haven't played much. And I struggle to build there. That's so fair. I definitely think that cottages can be a really challenging build style, but it's one of my favorite build styles. Like, this is one that I have done the majority of is cottage style builds, and I kind of exclusively built cottages for quite a long period of time. So they really just take practice and just knowing how to do it. Same with any other like kind of style. But if you're interested in getting better cottages, I just recommend just starting just trying some more. And honestly, using like reference photos can be very helpful. Um, Stones, bird feeder bath, that could be cute too. We could get like that bird bath, that base game one especially. These are cute though. I want to make them like curved though a little bit. Have a little windy path. I just love a windy path. I think paths are better when there's like a curve to them. Started on a huge build yesterday in Bellacord, and it's been so scary. I see small builds. Same. I am very much a small build person, but building in Bellacord with the new pack has really gotten me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit with that. And honestly, I've been really enjoying it. Like, I've actually been really enjoying the larger builds. I might honestly do some more, but not do the interior, just make them as shells, because I don't really like doing the interiors of them outside of maybe floor planning. I just like doing the interiors of them. Or not the interiors, I just like doing the exteriors. So I'm thinking about maybe if I do more, I won't do the interior, just the exterior. They're just too big. I think that's the biggest thing. Is like I love a big build on for the exterior. I don't like a big build when it comes time to do the inside. Because inside, like, as much as I'd love to decorate in the game, it's not my favorite part. I much prefer the exteriors. My regret with Origin Legacy is that I built a huge palace and now I have no idea how to floor plan it. That's so fair. That's so fair. Floor planning is definitely very hard and can be very challenging. A lot of times, the best way I would say, if you're struggling to like start, my thing that I always do is I always start with putting stairs in and figuring out where I want the stairs. And especially with doing a palace, putting stairs centered on the front door is really fun. And it makes it look really fancy and regal. So you can start there. If you need a little bit of jumping off point, that can be, that's usually where I start, is just by putting the stairs in. And then I get into Sims 4, but feels overwhelming but beautiful build you got. The Sims 4 can be very overwhelming, I will say. But it's a lot less overwhelming when you have less packs. I have all the packs, so I have a ton of content in my game. But if you only, like, when you first start out, I really recommend only playing base game for a little while before buying any other packs, because it can be really, it can be very overwhelming. There's a lot to it. But if you start slow and just take your time and have fun exploring and playing around, it's a really fun game. It's a really fun game. And the nice thing is that it's free too. Like, base game is free. So if you get it and you decide that it's too overwhelming and you don't like it, you're not out any money, which is also really, really nice about it. I like doing landscaping until I've done the inside because I can still adjust the walls. That's so fair. That's so fair. I used to be much more like that. I also never used to do landscaping. I was thinking back to like how I used to build. Actually, like yesterday, I was just kind of thinking about it. I was thinking about rugs and just like rugs for my own home. And I was like, I never used to put rugs in my builds. I never put curtains, and I never landscaped because I just forgot that those were a thing for a really, really long time until I like started building on stream, and then that's when I like started to do stuff. And now I can't build without any of those things because it's just incomplete. Yeah, they did make it free. They made it free in 2022, I think, is when they made it free. Like October 2022. We're imagining in heaven. Don't love doing exteriors, but I love doing interiors. I love that for us, Goblin. Give me time thinking about expansions. Fix your gameplay style is also a good moment to wait for sales. That's true. Yeah, waiting for sales for buying packs, and just also kind of figuring out what actually matches your gameplay style, because not everything matches everyone's gameplay style, and that's where a lot of people, like, I think, find a lot of hatred for the game, is that they don't, like, they think they need to have everything, and then they get mad that they don't like a pack that they spent money on. Like, you didn't have to buy money, but you didn't have to buy this pack, you didn't have to spend your money on it. Like, no one forced you to buy this pack. Like, this was just your own choice. I want this to go a little bit less 2x2. It's just like kind of like just 2 rows of rocks, and I need to like move that around. That's so pretty. Thank you. Hi Jenny, how are you? A lot of people see all the packs and they feel like they're missing content, but honestly, base game has so much in it that could keep you busy for months and months before you feel like you need a pack. Exactly. And there's also, if you have a decent computer that you're playing on, you can also have mods, which are free. You should never spend money on mods. So mods are free as well. So you can have so much content in your game as well for free. And there's a lot of people who will like also like make custom content of the pack content. So like, especially the kits, they'll turn it into CC. So you can also do that. My rule for spending money on games is I want an hour of gameplay per dollar spent, but I can't apply that to Sims because I have over 3,000 hours. Exactly. I like to make sure I sell swatches before I buy a pack as a builder, and that's so fair. And that's what part of the reason why I like doing that, because I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't really want to buy something if I don't like the build buy if like the build buy isn't going to be good. And that's a really big reason why I do our build buy deep dives every time we get a new pack. What mods I have for building? I love a build mod. Rocks thing from pack. Though they're base game. They are debug though. They're from the debug menu. Which if you're unfamiliar, the debug menu is basically it's basically like a secret menu, but it's all the stuff that's used for the environment in the worlds. So like everything that you can't like interact with. So like the stuff over here, like these landscaping and stuff, that's all debug. And it's like a very specific menu that you can unlock with a series of cheats. It doesn't function necessarily the same way that like other stuff in-game functions. So like all of the landscaping here that's like the regular non-debug, your Sims can't like walk through. But these don't technically exist, so like your Sims could walk through that. So like a lot of this landscaping here is debug. So my Sim could just walk right through this if they wanted to, as if it's not even there, because that's how debug works. It doesn't technically exist. It's just kind of like the shell of an object, but it doesn't function in any certain way. But it's really fun to have if you like to build. Debug and live edit have become clutch for me sometimes. Yeah, I love some debug and live edit. I love some debug. Okay. Maybe we'll do, how do I shrink this one? I don't think that I can like shrink the rocks. Maybe we'll like shrink this one, make some of them smaller over here. Yeah, there's the better build buy mod. That's what I actually had. That's why my debug looks so nice and I'm able to like grab things and duplicate it, because you normally can't duplicate it like this. But I can hold my shift key and duplicate things, which makes it a lot nicer. There we go. That's cute. I like it. Do you have any tips for landscaping in general? Like, just look at his face and think, So in terms of landscaping, I actually I have a full length YT video about it if you're interested. And it's kind of like the 10 recommendations, like 10 steps to having good landscaping, and it's kind of my process of landscaping. So if you like my style of landscaping, and you want to like learn how to do that style, I have a video for it that you can go watch. I think part of it's on here on TikTok, but it's all on my YT. And it just kind of goes through step by step how I landscape, in like small little steps, so that it's like easy to follow and learn from, and so you can like learn different tips, and work on that. And it's like kind of broken up so that you can like do like one thing at a time and like start to integrate it slowly. If it's on, it's probably on my playlist, but it's only half of it. I don't think I ever posted the second half of it on TikTok. But on YT, I think I have a tutorial playlist, and it should be in there as well, like the full length video. This one looks gorgeous. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I think it's turning out so cute. Let me get a few more of these over here to kind of like connect this like that. There we go. And then we have this like little book, little library kind of thing. So we have microwaves in the Sims because I never use them. I never use microwaves either. I don't want my Sims to use microwaves. I think they're dumb. Did you can tell us my Sims proposed to their partner inside of a debug fence? That's so funny. That's so funny. I should think like that instead of running to buy the second release. Isn't that, yeah? And honestly, I feel like it takes some time to like get around, like to like have patience and like wait and not just buy a pack immediately. So it can take a little while to like get used to and like wait for content to come out. But also it's nice that like people that like the creators are getting early access now. So like my debug video and stuff, not debug, my like build review was out before the pack was even available. And so like that kind of thing is very helpful. Because we're able to post content early now. The flash building place of the house. The whole place is cute. Thank you, Shelly. Current build is a mansion for a vampire and her husband. Fun. That sounds so fun. Micros. Do you like micro homes? I build a lot of micro homes. I do be building a lot of micro homes. This is not a micro home. This is a normal sized house. But I do be building micro homes. My friends, we're also gonna be running some ads in just a moment here. I'm not gonna take an ad break yet because I'm feeling I'm on a roll right now, and I don't want to lose my roll. So we are gonna run the ads though. So I really appreciate you sticking around during those ads. It's just a quick 3 minutes. It's a little bit of a longer one so that you don't miss stuff like all the time and like repeatedly. And it's a great way to support the stream without like subbing or anything like that, so it's an easy way because I do make money from ads. So appreciate you sticking around. Said you don't do something for your Sims. What did I not do for my Sims? I don't know what I said. I genuinely don't remember what I said, Jason. Micro homes are my favorite to build. I'd like to see how much I can get them to have still functional. I love a micro home. Micro homes bring me so much joy. I think they're so much fun to build. Let me get that. I also turn this way so it'll be easier to use. I want lavender over here as well. And then maybe also having the sunblind mod in here just makes me so much happier to build because it's just so much prettier. Dynamic is kind of based on it's actually your current Sims. Oh, interesting. And any tips for building micros? It's a really lot of trial and error for micro homes. My biggest thing is don't put a bathroom sink in. Like, don't use a bathroom sink. You can make a 3x1 bathroom without having a sink. You can have a shower on one side, a door in the middle, and a toilet on the other side. And then just don't put a sink in there and have a sink in the kitchen. You don't need a bathroom sink. That's like my biggest thing. Is that. But really it's just a lot of trial and error and playing around with shapes and sizes. And just kind of like, it also, you kind of have to have a pretty decent knowledge of how the game functions and like how Sims work and everything so that you know what's functional and what's not if you like to have functional builds. So it's also just a matter of like being familiar enough with the gameplay to know what you can and can't do. Lizzie's anti-bathroom sinks. I'm against bathroom sinks. I even like making them smaller than 32 tiles. Like I want my house to have the least square footage possible. I love that. What are you building? We're building an English cottage. We're building an English cottage in Henford-on-Bagley. I'm gonna put a little bit more terrain paint over here. And some more over here. Also, hot tip for anyone who likes to landscape. Terrain paint makes it look 10 times better right away. Put terrain paint under everything that touches the ground. So if there's landscaping, put terrain paint under it. If your build touches the ground, terrain paint under it. If you have a tree, terrain paint under it. Anything that touches the ground, put terrain paint under it, and it'll look 10 times better right away. Oh, thank you, Rose. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. I think it might be time to go on in the inside. Oh, we talked about a bird bath. Bird bath. I think that'll be cute. Over here. I'm messing with the terrain paint recently. Oh my god, the difference, right? It's so nice. Terrain paint makes such a difference, and I love it so much. Like, terrain paint is one of the most underrated build features. This is the 5 Cobblebottom Street in Henford-on-Bagley. It's in like the main area. It's across the street. Actually, it's kind of to the side of like where the bar is and everything. Is that with your landscaping? Yeah, I love terrain paint. It's so underrated. It's so underrated. Let me get like, let's get the little black-eyed Susan. That's so cute. I love that. Never built a lot before. It's a nice one. Honestly, all of the cottage living lots are good, but I love the 3 lots that are in this neighborhood that are kind of like right in a row, like right in town. I just love these lots. What packs are you using for this build? I am using any of them that I have, which I have all of them, so I don't have any pack restrictions. And I've used a decent chunk already. So I'm using it a lot. I don't do a lot of pack restricted builds because I like to use the things that I paid for, you know? I also just don't like being restricted. I have a hard time doing that. But so I have a lot of different packs that we're using. Sometimes I use Cottage Living World. I love Henford-on-Bagley. Yeah, it'll be in the gallery when we finish, which will hopefully be by the end of stream. We'll have it finished. My friends, welcome back from the ads on Purple app. It's lovely to see you. I hope you had a nice little ad break. We added a little bird feeder. We had a little bird feeder over here. Not a bird feeder, a bird bath. We added a bird bath. This is the inside. So we have a kitchen back here, a dining room here. We have a little bathroom. This is what I mean also by like a 3x1 bathroom, that you can have a full functional bathroom, just replace it with a shower, and then you have a fully functional bathroom. And then if you have one of the packs that has a shower, like a freestanding shower, like one of these shower heads, so Snowy Escape, the bathroom kit, Love Struck, or University, you can place that in front of the door, and then you can still have a sink and just do this. And that's also fully functional because your sim can walk through that. There are ads. Yeah, Nox, but you're a sub, so you didn't see ads. We do love bird baths. Yeah, this is the world from Cottage Living. That works, yeah. Yeah, that's fully functional. This is a fully functional bathroom. Make 1x3 toilets downstairs has been such a lifesaver. It really is. Like, having a small bathroom is a lifesaver. So they have sinks on the back of the toilet. I feel like someone should make one like that. I have. And you can make that functional. I've seen people make that functional. I believe, I don't know which ones it is, but you can make a functional bathroom in a 1x1 tile, I think. I believe I've seen people do a fully functional bathroom like this kind of thing. Like fully functional. No, wait, hold on. Why am I been doing things? It is already 2 p.m. And I was going to talk, seeing live, no same time, and then panicking Morgan! Because of showers with the shower. So yeah, I love a custom shower. Using the shower heads, me too. They're my favorite. I honestly really only make custom showers these days. Like I rarely use the regular showers. But floor plan. So kitchen, dining room, bathroom, entryway, high knocks. Living room. We made a built-in right here. And then up here we have this is the primary bedroom with an ensuite. This is a bedroom, and then this is a bedroom, and then there's a bathroom right here in the hall. So honestly, we're able to fit a decent amount of like space in here. Make the showers if it fits the build, and that's so fair. Like sometimes I'll do that too, but like I usually, if I could make a custom shower, I'm gonna make a custom shower. Which is my best pack to buy for the first one. I love decorating and clutter. Honestly, if you like to decorate and to clutter, honestly, buying a few kits instead of buying like an expansion pack. So like buying, like, you could buy about 7-ish kits with tax and stuff for $40 versus an expansion pack. And then you have, I think kits are honestly might be the way to go if you're just going for decorating and cluttering. If you don't really care about gameplay, I'd say go with kits. And then just pick which ones of the styles that you like. Because honestly, I wouldn't say there's any bad decorating kits. The worst kit is Bust the Dust, and that's just because it doesn't function correctly in its gameplay. But otherwise, I think there's like not a bad decorating kit. It just really depends on what your style is. Kitchen and bathroom clutter are amazing. They are. And some of the kits are really good. Like bathroom stuff and everything. But like kitchen clutter is really good. Everyday clutter is nice. Bathroom clutter is nice. But like, honestly, any of the kits that you like the style of, I'd say go for some kits if you just want to decorate and clutter. This house is big for Lizzie. No, I feel like this is kind of a normal size for me. What's wrong with this gameplay? It doesn't work. It's not functional. It doesn't function correctly. Sometimes it does, but it usually doesn't. Like it just doesn't work. A lot of times. Like I had dust bunnies the other day in the gameplay, and I didn't even have it turned on. Like it wasn't even on, and I was having dust bunnies, and I was like, "This is not how it's supposed to be." It just doesn't really work most of the time. Thank you that you're awesome. That's so kind of you. For decorating and just making people for the house not in the gameplay. Yeah, then yeah, I would definitely recommend looking into some kits versus like expansion packs or stuff packs. However, like a game pack though, I would say Dream Home Decorator for a game pack that has some really really good just basics. And then for an expansion pack, Business and Hobbies also has some really good basics for building as well. But I'd say go for some kits. Go find some kits that you like, and go for those first. I would think. Okay, kitchen counters. I'm kind of vibing with like one of the older base game ones, possibly. Those are too nice, I think, to use the new ones. Yeah, those are honestly, these are giving such CC counters. It's kind of wild how much these look like CC. You're welcome, promise. I'm happy to help. Because they're always, yeah, and kits are a much cheaper way to start. You can get, for the cost of an expansion pack, which is $40 USD, you get about 7 kits if we include like tax and stuff. You can get about 7 kits if my math is right. So I don't know what counters I want to use. Like the new counters. I think they're really pretty too. I just think they're very specific. And I don't think I'm actually going to end up using them too much just because they don't fit a lot of my build style. But they're very nice. That's too fancy. The new stove is cute. The new stove is cute. The whole new kitchen set is nice. The new update is standing at the end of my driveway and I need her to go away. If you click on her, you might have an option to just tell her to go away. Because counters you go to. I do love the cottage living ones. I just don't know if I want to use the cottage living ones and if I want to try something different. Because I feel like I use them with so much. Looking forward to one of the new kids coming out. Wonderland Room, such a cute item for a kid room. I think that'll be fun. I also am very confused by it and why they're adding an Alice in Wonderland themed kit. But I'm also intrigued. You get charged tax on your packs? Yes. Yes, Mateo. Play much games with the new Return Legacy pack. What do you think? I have actually. I actually posted an entire like 2-hour long gameplay video of it, of playing all of the doing like pretty much every gameplay element on my YT if you want to see like what the gameplay is like. But I'm really enjoying it. I've actually really enjoyed it, and I'm not even a big gameplay player. I do mostly building, but I'm really enjoying the new gameplay. You start your live at 1, but is there time you end your lives? We'll have to keep joining. I usually start, so I start on Purple app at 1. I usually still start on TikTok at like 1:30 or 2, because we do be yapping over here. We do be yapping over here for a little while. We don't usually yap on TikTok. And then I'm always on, almost always on until about 4 p.m. Eastern, so usually 3 hours. But depends on the day. Sometimes I'll go longer. Today might be a day we go longer, especially if we don't finish the build before 4 o'clock, because I would like to finish this today. And I don't think we'll use that one. But yeah, usually until at least 4 o'clock Eastern. Get about though. Go get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. If I don't get charge tax on them, really? I get charge tax on them. Tax on DLC here in North Carolina. That's wild. I didn't know that. I don't remember not getting charged tax on them when I bought packs in California. And thank you for the rose. I really appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. Ooh, what if we did Parenthood? Does Parenthood have cabinets? No, that's why I don't use the Parenthood ones, because they don't have upper cabinets. I wonder how many does so it does when one of the occupants is a vampire. That's really funny. I love that for you. I love that, honestly. You know what? These could be cute for in here though, because we could do open shelving. How's it going on mini road trip today? Fun, Morgan. Where are you heading? If you're comfy sharing, don't share if you don't want to. I kind of want to try using Parenthood. I never use Parenthood counters. I'm also not sold on these floors, so I might change the floors. I'm kind of digging the blue. Just Missouri. Fun. No, Parenthood doesn't have upper cabinets. It doesn't, which is really dumb. It's very dumb. I don't know how I feel about the medium wall height I did for the manor. Not so fair. Medium wall height I feel like is definitely a challenging one. But I honestly think the medium is the majority of the one that I have. It does? Oh my gosh, it does. Wow, I'm dumb and blind. I'm dumb and blind. Just went to the app and added some random Sims 3 to my card is charging tax too. That's wild. I don't know if I want to use upper cabinets though. No, Nuka, you're fine. I always thought this one was one of the ones that didn't have upper cabinets. I was around the medium wall height before because I usually build cottages or cabins. That's so fair. Does this have like a nice? Actually, that is kind of nice. Interesting. That doesn't have tax. That's so nice. Is that a corner piece over here? I need a drink of iced tea. Okay, we'll put a little corner piece there, and then we'll put a corner piece over here. Maybe we'll put a straight piece there. No, we probably should do a corner piece. And then maybe we'll put a end piece right there. Or we'll put a full piece and have the little pantry here. That's kind of cute. How do you make the upper cabinet corners look nice? You don't. You just have to suffer, pretty much. Olivia doesn't have upper cabinets. Wish EA updated the pack of them and mermaids have a system and other calls of border perks. Yeah, I wish they would go back to refreshing the packs. Does that float around an island or something? Like just having them be like this Nox? Or do you mean like these corner cabinets? Which upper cabinet color match the counter colors on most of them? So true. So true. To get more cabinets, is it with the pack? So to get more cabinets like these ones, if you click on the swatch icon to change the swatch, there's this little toggle right here, this little cogwheel that if you click it, it'll give you options to give you different cabinet shapes and sizes. So you can have upper cabinets, corner cabinets, side pieces, like pantry pieces. It works for upper and lower cabinets. I'm gonna be a wedding story so I can do Morgan Shell. Nice, Mateo. How do I want to lay this out? I need a stove and a fridge to get out. I'm just gonna, no, turn off debug for right now. I'm just gonna pull a stove and a fridge out. I don't know if these are the ones I'm gonna use, but I need to figure out what our layout's gonna be. I feel like this is too big. Like, I want it to be kind of small and cozy. Also toss the swatches on the side of your screen. Also true, yeah, Better Build Buy will do that now. Which is nice. But I don't think it'll do the different shapes. Does it? Yeah, it doesn't do the different shapes or anything, but it does the swatches. I'm gonna move this. Got out of my way. The fridge could go there. The stove could go there. And our sink could go there. Maybe. Swatches, yes. Shapes, no, sadly, yeah. I tried doing, like, being to put them on. Sometimes I think having them be floating with an island would be cute. It never is. I feel like floating cabinets in The Sims doesn't work, even though it works in real life sometimes. It just doesn't really work in The Sims. It looks really funny. It just doesn't translate very well. Which is annoying and dumb. That's just kind of how it is. Okay, what if I put a corner piece? Get this corner piece and put that there. Or we could get... Where'd it go? What on earth was that sound? I don't know if you heard that. But there was a big sound. I'm the only one who doesn't hate the corner cabinets from Jeff. Oh, I don't hate them either. I just think that they aren't made well because the lighting is bad on them. Really, plots seem so big until you get to it and you're like, bro, you're supposed to be bigger. I know 30 by 40 do seem really big until you start building and then it's like, wow, this is really small. Okay, if I do that and then I take a corner piece instead, so it's a little bit bigger. That feels weird. I don't think that's a good layout. Okay, what if we move that around? I don't know how to lay out this kitchen. I'm kind of like, what if I made it smaller? Like, what if we brought the dining room one more slot or one more tile and made it a little smaller? Like this. I feel like that might be a little bit better. Something like that, maybe. Or we could put this more over here. This there. Like that. Or even move that over. Yeah, I think that might work a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's a better layout. Does it have a sink? It does have a sink. Do I like the sink? I don't hate it. Oh, I think I might hate it, actually. Why doesn't it have the terrazzo? It looks so weird. It's like a whole different pattern. I like that it makes the cabinets different, though. So I like when they're a little bit, not mismatched, but just like different, like having some variation to it. But it's, I don't know, it's weird. Cozy kitchen. I'm glad you think so. I think it's turned out pretty cute. We'll get our uppers. Should we put it over the sink or should we not put it over the sink? I think that one could be nice over the sink. Use the Home Vessel sink. It's a good sink. Home Vessel is a good sink. Oh, that doesn't connect. Or maybe I'll do. Maybe we'll do that. And then we'll put like a range hood over here. I hate the end counters when you don't have them against the wall. Yeah. This is my favorite, but that's too modern for in here. Maybe we'll do... That's also giving modern, but like less modern. Well, with the new pack, I did the dark wood bottom cabinets with the whitish top cabinets. It looked cute and mixed match. Oh, I love that. I need to do that more often, is like having different color uppers and lowers. I need to do that more. Okay, I'll give this the corner one. I was trying to be different. And I think I want to turn this into the pantry, actually. The tall cabinet. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. I like it. Manners have decks. Like, can they have porches? Yeah. They have like they can have like big like patios kind of stuff in the back. I would recommend looking at specifically the one that the Caps live in Bellacord, that manor. It has a really nice backyard. Like the back has a really nice like patio kind of thing. White top cabinets with the blue bottoms would be cutesy here. Let's look. That's kind of cutesy. I also want to change our appliances. I think these look too nice. So we need to get white appliances, I think. We're going to get these. Okay. I don't hate that. I wish the countertops, like it's not, I think it looks funky with the countertops. What if we did gray? How would this look? Because the gray kind of matches the handles on the counters. Like the little drawer pulls. It kind of matches. I feel like we should also make this... I think we should swap this out. Maybe we can find like a... one that matches more of the handle. I'll have a more gray. I don't like that one. No, that one's a little too short. I think you can't go wrong with this one. So I feel like that has a better metal color. We also have this one, which is just cutesy. So it just adds a little bit of charm to it, but I don't think it has a good color match. I think we'll go with this one. I think with that one, I think it's cute. I'm still unsure about the floors. But I kind of like them, but I also don't love them. But I can't make up my mind. I think I want that new rug from the pack. But I'm gonna try to find it so that I know where it is in the catalog. This is my first like royalty pack build since I got the pack. So I don't know where anything is in the catalog yet. Nor have I tried to like incorporate it with anything else yet either. Something to change color overlay. Do you mean like to change the color of the item? So like to do this. This is just the recolor tool. If you press R on your keyboard, or if you just press the little swatch icon in the top bar next to the hammer, you can click on any item that has swatches and you can change the color while it's here. And it's a very nice tool. And especially if you like you just press the R key. Of the game. Yes, I have Reshade. I have the Dove 2.0 by Kindle Spice Reshade shader on. I also have the Sunblind by Softer Haze light mod, and I have the No Blue and the No Glow lighting mod. I don't remember who they're by. But I do have a bunch of lighting mods in my game. I do. And if you want to know everything and like get links to all of it, I do have a video on my YT. And it's like 5 ways to make your game look better, like make your game lighting nicer. And I go through all of it there in that video if you're interested in checking that out. And it's like I gave you kind of a tutorial for them as well. Okay, where is this one rug? Where is this? Okay, what if I sort by the pack and then I get the rug and then I do this to see where it is? Oh, it's like all the way at the bottom. That's an expensive rug. I also need to save. Caitlin, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still needing furniture. I'm gonna have like a bookcase and stuff behind me at some point. But no one's responding to my messages on Facebook Marketplace, so I haven't gotten one yet. It's such a cute rug. I love it so much. Whoa! I just got jump scared by the snow. A huge chunk of snow just like fell off my neighbor's roof. That scared me. That snow that I showed you a picture of from out my side of my window, that's all just fell off the roof. That scared me. Honestly, it looks like if you used to add your personality, yeah, I think it does look nice. The lighting is also, like, I have a window now, which makes everything nicer too. Just makes it all look much lovelier. I just love that rug. It's so nice. The things about Wicked Wonderful Whims is that it reminds you to say, oh, that's nice. I didn't know that did that. Let's get some little kitchen clutter. Let's get out some mugs. I want to use a bunch of garden to table. I think that fellow welcome in. We'll grab those maybe. The cutting board, basket of vegetables. Not that one, I don't think. I just love the little basket of eggs. That's like my favorite item from this pack. It's really the only item I like in this pack is like the little basket of eggs. And the cutting board. I like the cutting board a lot too. But I don't really love the items in this pack. I don't love the garden table. But I love the little basket of eggs. I need like every hour or so to save. That's so nice. Okay. Back to decor. Hello, please load. Decorations. Okay. What else do we want in our kitchen? We probably should get like a knife block. We get some of these kitchen jars. Those are cute. Welcome in, Miss Level. Welcome in. What's today's project? We are working on the house we were working on Friday. That is a little English cottage. A little English cottage. Not that little. It's an average-sized English cottage, I would say. But English cottage nonetheless. And it's turning out real cute. But we're just working on the inside now. With a little bottle of nectar out. That's cute. I just went to grab the toothbrush container. That's not for this build. That's not for this. I'd also love the little like stack of books. At some point too. These would be cute on the counter. We don't have a lot of counter space. I honestly might swap something out for like a open shelf like kind of thing. Actually, but on one of your builds in my game last night, and I can't remember the name, but it was so cute. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Mel. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I need a knife block. Knife. With that one, and then I also wanted a utensil holder. Utensil. One of those little pots. Nope. Vase? What are they called? They're like base game ones. Those are all plants. Sort by base game. These pitchers. They're called pitchers. Okay. Pack is that for the kitchen stuff? So this is a few different packs. So like this is all base game right here. This is everyday clutter. This is horse ranch? Love struck. This is, I think, love struck. Where did we get this bottle of nectar? Oh, Cozy Bistro. These all right here are the new farm to table kit, and then this is kitchen clutter, which I'm gonna open kitchen clutter actually. Let's see if there's anything else I want from there. I think I get a few of these jars, but I'll duplicate them as I want them. Actually, that's probably all I need from there. A little hot inside cute though. Okay, let's clutter. I'm gonna start putting stuff under here. You're welcome. That's cute. The fact that this doesn't slot into a counter is insane. Why? I'm gonna step back a little bit more. In my heart, these are like cookbooks. Thanks for following. Welcome in on TikTok. Oh, hello, go straight, please. There we go. Lots of cookbooks. Person here loves to cook. Thanks for following. Welcome in. There we go. Cookbooks, very cute. Maybe a little hot minute over here. Just got left over here. I'm mistaken, there's also an open cookbook on a stand. There is. I just don't really want an open cookbook. I like them kind of just being... I just like having books on my counters. I just think it's cute. I'm gonna leave this one open for functionality. If the manner design I'm trying to go for, you know, sometimes you have to take your design, and it's sometimes annoying, but it'll be worth it in the end. It'll be worth it in the end, hopefully. All right, let's gonna cut that with our knives over here, like that. So to do floor plan. Floor plans are so hard, so I get it. Like they're just hard for no reason. Whoa. That'll go there. I think that'll go on here. Oh, this can go more in the corner. Or maybe we'll put this in the corner. A little lettuce regrow. Fun fact, I've regrown lettuce like that when I lived in California. Evan, welcome in. So I'm trying to be like, the cat in the chair behind you. Well, I hope your workday's going good at least. But hopefully soon you can be like my cat in his chair. Not his chair, it's my chair, but he's been taking over it recently, and I think it's a little bit rude of him, but it's fine. How to do this? So Soap, I'm doing alt placement, which you can do if you use the bb.moveObjects cheat and then the Sims 3 camera mode and holding alt. And then you can like place things on a surface and then pull it off, and then it'll keep the height of it, and then you hold alt to adjust it and rotate it. This is cute. Let me give this some... I didn't put walls yet. I hate these don't have matching seals. Seals? Not seals. Lids. I want to see about backsplash. Backsplash. So I feel like this one could be real cute. Ooh. That's cute. Thank you for following TikTok. Welcome in. I wish I got paid to do this. I mean, you could. You could. You just got to start doing it. That's actually really cute. It's a lot, but I think it's good. I enjoy it. You know what? We're gonna put it on that counter. I think the colors are fun. I'm trying to be more adventurous with colors in life and in The Sims, so we're gonna go for it. Delete that for right now. Oh, it can be removed. Okay, so we have this little area. I think we should put a little table, perhaps, to sit and eat. You can get like a little, like that maybe. Love how Backsplash had to get started doing this. How did I get started playing The Sims for my job? I just started making videos on YT, and then after doing that for a little bit of time, because I did that to kind of get comfortable on camera and everything, and then I started streaming on the Purple app, and then I just started making content on TikTok and streaming on here, and then it's just kind of gone from there. Got the tile speaking over the fridge. The cabinets. Yes, it's because I can see here, so I put it up here. Because this is like if you're in like here, it's not noticeable. Yeah, it's just because I don't have it all the way up. I should get some wall paint though, just to go behind. Thank you for follow. Welcome in. I'm just gonna put some of this. I need deletion protection. Deletion protection. Just gonna try to delete my knives. Which we don't want. All right, do that. Take that off. Save. Go download your designs. Yeah, I have them. I have the majority of my builds on the gallery. My gallery name is DizzyMissLizzy. So you can grab them from the gallery. And then this will go in the gallery once we're finished with it. Okay, a little table. A little eat-in kitchen. Which I wasn't planning on doing, but we had the space for it, so why not? Brittany there, follow, welcome in. Okay. Should we use garden to table? I don't love garden to table's table. That's Adventure Weights. That's that base game one that we just got. I love that table, but it's not very cottage. I want a big one. I need like the 2 wide. That's too big. We could do the tablecloth one from Party Essentials, Essential Party stuff, whatever it's called. Actually, it's kind of cute to have a tablecloth. I wish we had more tables with tablecloths. Honestly, the yellow I feel like works in here, actually. Like, it brings in the color from the backsplash. I kind of like it. I've never really used this table outside of, like, building with that pack specifically. Does it have matching chairs? It does not. Okay, so we can pick our chairs. I kind of want mismatched. We're going for color, we're going for mismatch vibes for this house, I think. I love that chair. We'll grab one of those. Maybe we'll grab one of these bistro chairs. Maybe we'll grab a cozy kitchen chair. And then... maybe that one? This one. There we go. Make that one that color. This one just not red. That light blue is cute. And then this one can be... that matches the table too much. Green. Cute! Love that. I feel like we should change the wallpaper to actually be like a patterned wallpaper, maybe? I feel like a pattern could be fun. But I don't know.
Come on, Jeff. Get him!
Jenny with the prime. 11 months release of your prime. That's so kind of you. You could give that to anyone on Purple app. You just have to give it to me this month, and that's so kind of you. Thank you about so I really appreciate that. No, that's not the vibe. It's a cute wallpaper though. We have this one just the wall. I think we do. Ooh, what about? No, I don't think Adventure Weights is gonna work. I just love that wallpaper. It's so pretty. That's too dark. Do I like it in other swatches? No, not really. Autumn, welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? I don't like that color. Take the follow. Welcome in. No. Okay, that one doesn't work. That's kind of cute. I'm trying to make this a 3-story manor. You can do it, Fallen. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm gonna take the follow as well. You're on the Purple app. I want to follow you too. Oh, same name. Same name as on TikTok. It's the same name everywhere, or some variation of it. But Purple app is the exact same. We also have that. I deleted my knives. Give my knives back. Hello. Hold on, let me... this. In the whole room first. Is this dumb with the... is this too much pattern? Oh, I don't know if this is good. I've gone for like granny over here and then like colors over here. Does this work together? Hello? My dude. That's not how this works. Should we just go back to white? We could do like a little bit of a stone. We could do this on the inside. Fallen, welcome over. Welcome over. It's so nice to see you over here. Let's just do this in here. Maybe like a light green, not that one. No. We'll just keep it white. We'll do a nice little stone. Do a nice little stone and we can just put fart. What? I was gonna say art and frames and I said fart. I need to be fired. immediately. I need to be fired immediately. Dark blue set nice. I do like the dark blue, but because we have these blue cabinets, I feel like it might just be too much blue. I can't believe I just said fart live on stream. I've said worse things than fart on stream before. But I didn't intend to say it, and that's the problem. It's not even a problem, I just think it's funny. What's some cute art we put in here? It truly is a brain fart moment. You keep saying it, I do keep saying it. But now I'm saying it intentionally, so it's fine. I love that piece. What else do we have? Gimbal is snoring so loud right now. I actually want base game. I want wall decor. There's much worse that you can say. Much worse you could have said. Fart is just really goofy. Yeah, I've said worse things just by like brain farting and not being able to speak. That's how we checked off Lizzy swears on stream off the bingo board last year. You know what we haven't done yet? Hold on. We get the bingo board. You guys, we haven't marked off move house yet. Off our 2026 bingo board. This is our first bingo board one. We do have a bingo board for the year. This is our third bingo board. This is we've been doing it since 2024. New streamers, that one. Move house. Move house is one that we did. Other ones that are on here for anyone who might be new. Having a new event similar to Camp Dizzy and such. Dizzy Inc. I register as a business. Play a game on stream that's a new genre for me, or just in general play a new genre of a game. Finish a game on stream, so play a game with an ending. Finish the Windenburg save file. Finish my Animal Crossing Island. Do a craft stream. Collab with someone that we haven't collabed with before. IRL stream. Start up the Minecraft server. A dad stream, which is Dizzy After Dark. Write a legacy challenge. Do a 12-hour stream. Speak on a panel of some sort. BSS is a new game. Camp Dizzy 2026. New merch line. Community game night. Paralives stream. So playing Paralives. Finish Not So Berry, which I don't know if we can finish Not So Berry. I might have to change that into something else. Because I don't think we can finish Not So Berry because it might be just broken. Finish Tears of the Kingdom. Raise 15K for charity total. And do a cooking stream. So we can also mark off the free spot. The Parallels actually lose at the end of the year. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But that's our bingo board. 2K hype. I'm literally in the end battle. I just didn't prepare well enough, and so I don't have much food, and so I just really need to get good and get lucky and defeat him with very little food. And I don't want to. It's too much work. Because I was a little bit dumb. But it's fine. I kind of like those. We played Breath of the Wild and Kiddo's watching, and he loves it. Breath of the Wild is a fun one. I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. Let's put those there. That's cute. I might do, like, kind of do that so we can't see, like, the line, the bar that it holds it. If you follow on TikTok, welcome in. Paralyzed was supposed to be released by your birthday last year. Yeah. It was supposed to be released. I think they've changed the release date a few times now. Never get to Zelda, unfortunately. That's so fair. Zelda can definitely be a challenging one to get into. But I love it. It's such a fun game. I started playing it when Tears of the Kingdom came out, but I played Breath of the Wild when Tears of the Kingdom came out, and then I got Breath of the Wild after that, and I still haven't finished it. But it's fine. Maybe we change the color of this. The gray. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, to our wall. Gimbal is snoring so loud. It's so funny. I also usually put in the wall in like these cottagey builds like this. I think I have more that I usually put on here. I just can't remember what it is. Well, sometimes I'll do like cross stitch. I don't have any cross stitch out. The rug is from the new Royalty and Legacy. I need something over here. Maybe this. Sure. It's not my best, but it's okay. Let's get a little plant. I got face game. We have so many plants now. We're gonna go for the fiddly fig. I need a trash can! Trash. I like this trash can. I don't have outside trash cans, do I? They can go there. And they can access the front of the house, so Renee can't get mad at me for that. Jody, thank you for follow. Welcome in. Okay, this is cute. It's not my favorite, but it's a house. It's a kitchen, not a house. I actually might hate it. I'm gonna see how the rest of the house goes, and I might redo the kitchen. We'll see. Let's do the hallway. Let's do the hallway. No, we're not gonna do that one. As cute as it is. I do think we need like something wallpapery though. I just love a wallpaper. Oh, excuse me. Where is that one? But half of it. Where's the half? Hello? Is it in paint? Is it in paneling? Probably in paneling. Nope. Where is it? Range bedroom. It is in paneling. We use this. On that yellow. Oh. Love any of these. I don't love any of them. What do we put? Make a cool. I'm trying to make a cool little balcony, but it's not working. Dude, balconies can be really hard. Balconies can be such a problem to make sometimes. What do we put here? I kind of just want to delete the kitchen and then just make this a move-in ready home. And not do the interior. Jody, welcome in. Welcome in. Snow keeps falling off my neighbor's roof. And it's startling me. I hate all these walls. What if I just post this as a show? You started playing The Sims 4? I hope you're enjoying it. It's such a fun game. It's such a fun game. I don't know if I like these being white. But there's no brown swatch. So I'd like them to be brown. But there's no counters that I liked that fit for it. I'm gonna put spandrels underneath in between the columns, but won't let you. Try drawing a to add spandrels. Draw a wall between the columns and then place the spandrel, because the spandrel has to replace a wall. You can't just place a spandrel without having a wall first. That might be your issue. What has good upper cabinets? No, it's full of dishes. What is that? And it's ugly. Oh. Tori, welcome in. I don't really use CC. I'll use sometimes, but not with every build. I only will use CC if I am like specifically doing a CC build. I don't just kind of add it to everything. If that makes sense. Wait, hold on. I'm holding fallen. Okay, so this is this game. For Clutter, I was wondering if you had any good recommendations. I don't even know what CC I have in my game, to be so real. I don't. I'm only recently getting into CC a little bit. So I don't have really any good recommendations, unfortunately. Because I just downloaded stuff that my friend told me to download mostly. Yeah, this is why I didn't do this, because I didn't like the counter. It's too countery. Which is a crazy thing to say, that it's too countery. But it is. It just looks too much like a counter. I wish it was brown, but it's not. It's fine. Platform won't leave. I'm trying to think. I can't quite... If you... Okay. Wow. Words are really hard. If you want. So I have a Discord. I get around it via getting the platform on the build, but no, that's so dumb. I have a Discord. If you want, you can put a screenshot of it in the Discord. We have a Sims channel in there. I might be able to tell you how to fix it, or like how to do what you're trying to do. If you want to put a picture in there. Air, please leave the follow. CC scares me for my computer. That's so valid, Jerry. That's so valid. I also was very afraid of CC for a long time. I'm still like afraid of CC a little bit. I just have a lot of anxiety when it comes to it. And it's just annoying. Okay, what if I just... Not that one. What if I just painted everything white? And then just make it move and ready. Instead of furnishing the rest of it. How did you make that entertainment stand? We built it on Friday, actually. This is, these are all single pieces from Grange Mudroom. I was gonna use counters for, but I didn't like the counters that I had options of. Because you can easily do the counters with it being 2 counters here, and then the upper cabinet on either side with the shelves as well. So you can do it several different ways. I just didn't like the counters options that I had. I'm just being really indecisive today, and I feel like I can't furnish. I just want a landscape is all I want to do. It's mudroom. Yeah, it's mudroom. It's mudroom. That in there. That in there. You've joined. Welcome to the Discord. If you can't see anything yet, make sure you get the citizen role, which you can get by agreeing to the rules. And then you can put in a screenshot in Discord in the Sims channel. I think I need that kit. Now you want it. I mean, it's not too bad. I will say I don't love it as much as I liked it when it first came out. I feel like it's not as usable as it seemed, just because of the colors mostly. You did agree to the rules. It didn't give you the role though, so make sure. So go to the welcome channel, and you have to click the little sunflower, but the little sunflower on the last message, and then that'll give you the that's the like the agreed rules. Discord's changed a lot since I set my Discord up, so it's a little bit different than so like it's not through Discord's like regular onboarding stuff. So if you do that, and then it'll give you the role to see everything. Hi Cherry, welcome over. Okay, I'm swapping this door out. Nope, don't do that. So if I do bathroom in here. Bathroom. That's what I was just like, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna put this like more on that side, I think. Where's a good spot for our shower? We could do custom. What if we put counters over here? I'm thinking we do a double sink. These are my favorite base game counters. They're so nice. Little double sink moment. Put a little mirror. I do love that one. It's just so cute. It's such a cute one. And then we have our toilet. Do we go for a regular shower or a custom shower? Or we could put this. That wouldn't function. Maybe we'll just do, because I genuinely, I think I want to take out the kitchen and just upload this as a shelf. We could do a custom. You can do like that kind of thing. You know, sweater weather anywhere. It's a good song. It's a good song. So we did that, but what if we did like a stone? Like, maybe not this one. Maybe like this one. Those always goes in the shower. That's so valid. Like, what if we did that? I had a little... I hate the stone, actually. I think actually I'm doing it. I need to do a tile in there. I don't really like tile these days. I might just do that for our custom shower. And say that's a custom shower. And then we can do a bathroom over here. And we could, it's going to be a different layout because we have a bathroom doors a different spot because it's not an ensuite. Sell that. Door. Let's put our door like here. And then it's going to be a sideways bathroom. Like so. That. Our sink. So we'll do that. This and then another shower. Baby Tate, welcome in. How are you? And then do that. And then have our custom shower there. We do have a custom shower. And then I kind of want to get a, yeah, like a medicine cabinet kind of sink. I don't know if this is a weird thing to do, but this is how my bathroom was set up in California when I lived like in the apartment in California. It was our bathroom was kind of like that. Like we had counter on both sides and then the sink in the middle, and we had like a cabinet, like a medicine cabinet there, and then we had like just a regular mirror behind. And I kind of really like it actually. Like it was like this kind of thing. There. I think that's always a nice way to do it. I like it. I might swap these out. For these. Like that. I still haven't seen a bathroom like that. That's genuinely how my bathroom was in California in my apartment in there. It was like this. And it was honestly like, I was gonna say it was like the same layout, but no, our toilet was like at the end and the shower was like here is how it was. I have to do some of that in The Sims. Honestly, I draw a lot of like my inspiration and stuff from The Sims, or not from real life in The Sims. I definitely think it's helpful on that. Pivoting idea for your banner. Love it. All right, I'm gonna save this just to my library really fast because I think I want to upload it as a shell, but I don't want to lose the interior that I already have. So we're gonna upload it to my library for real fast. So if anything to be able to build, like I'm in a block or something. Bestie, honestly, it's just a lot of practice. But if you're in a building block, don't push it. Like, don't force yourself to build. What I would do is I would just go scroll like Pinterest or something like that and just look at look at interior photos, look at cool houses and that kind of thing, and just see if anything sparks joy and sparks inspiration for you, and then go off of that and see if you get inspired to build. But like, don't push it because you'll get yourself burnt out if you try to push it while you're in like a build block. But just go scroll, see if you can find some inspiration. Since bathrooms have changed so much since I started watching you create custom showers. I love that, Jay. A mini patio, that'll be nice. Like the outdoor area, isn't it nice, Skill? It's mostly roofing. Roofing is my nightmare, and I feel like my roofs always ruin it. That's so valid. Roofing is hard. I have an entire playlist of like 10 or 12 videos here on TikTok of how to roof different types of roofs, if you want to check that out. Because roofing is one of my favorite things to do. So if you want to check that out, I have a lot of different tutorials on how to roof different shapes and like styles of roofs, if you want to watch those. Really, that's what the world's thinking. At the moment, it's driving me insane. Yeah, I get that. Mr. I love you. I'm so happy to help. I'm so happy to help. Also, my friends on Purple App, we are going to run into some ads in just a second, but I appreciate you sticking around during the ad break. I'm going to delete everything in my house right now and upload it to gallery as a shell because I don't like it. and it's annoying me, and I just want to kind of landscape, but I don't have anything else to landscape. We're just gonna leave all this for the time being. But I said it's my gallery, so it's okay. Not my gallery, my library. I do like the new pack, actually. I really do. Kimberly, don't laugh at me. Let me live my indecisive life. Please and thank you. I'll leave these here, though. That's more like an outside thing, so. Oh, let me get rid of this, too. So fair, though? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't like these floors anymore. I'm gonna change out the floors. I do like these linoleum floors. I don't know how I like it for this one. I have so many half-done builds I've abandoned. I know, and I'm trying to abandon less builds, and so by doing this kind of thing, where I upload as a shell instead, leaves me less abandoned builds. So when it comes to building, yeah, I love to abandon a build. I love abandoning my builds. I hate all of these for like kitchen tile. Probably do a stone of some sort. Stairs on my abandoned builds. Yeah, the amount of abandoned builds I have is insane. I just love this floor. The way I used to use this in every single build is crazy. You can upload a show like this. I hate the building floor planning, but I love decorating. And that's why I also like to do this, is so that people have stuff to do that for. I get to a point where I'm like, actually, I'm bored of this. Let me move on. Exactly. And that's kind of how I'm feeling about this build. Like, I loved the exterior, but I'm like, I don't really care about the interior anymore. I don't know if I want to add Jungle Adventure in, because I don't have anything else Jungle Adventure. I feel like I should do like a base game floor. Let's say we don't judge for abandoned builds. So true. So real, so true. Hogwarts is still abandoned. That's a huge undertaking, though, so that is understandable. That's a huge undertaking. Just how to get into The Sims. Just play, honestly. I would say start with just having base game. Like, don't worry about getting their packs, and just have fun and play. If you have a hard time coming up with like ideas of like storylines, because you kind of need storylines for it, you can always look into doing legacy challenges. There are some great ones that people have like written for base game specifically. And it'll kind of just guide you through some gameplay, and they can be a lot of fun to like kind of give you a guide on like how to do a story, and then you can like go off of that, and that can be a fun way to do it too. I hate all these floors. They're all bad. So it is a very intimidating game. It is a very intimidating game, but I really recommend don't add in any other packs for at least for the time being until you feel more comfortable playing it, and then you can maybe think about getting some other packs. So I think that have it like all the different DLC is really where a lot of the like stress of it comes from, and the overwhelm comes from, and so if you just stick with base game for a little while, I think it's really helpful. I'm gonna use this. This is such a nice floor. Did you see that? That was wild. ChatGPT has been game changer storytelling. I honestly would recommend sticking to legacy challenges, because ChatGPT is terrible for the environment and is taking all of our water and is ruining the world and the environment. So I'd actually recommend to not use ChatGPT for that kind of thing, and just find storylines from people who have written legacy challenges, or things like that. Huge moderator, so I know this will be a big project to start. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I like that floor. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna upload to the gallery, I think. Also, do I even? My husband and mother-in-law keep texting about snow, and it's making my watch just get too many notifications. English cottage shell. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Doesn't my legs save? But they're all starting to die off right now. When they all start dying off is always a stressful time. It's always a stressful time. Yeah, there was no bathrooms. No, it is 3 bathrooms. 3 bath. Okay. This English cottage is ready for move-in day. Hashtag cottage. Hashtag English cottage. Hashtag house shell. What do you guys search for the shell of a house? What do you search? Like, what are the keywords that you'll search for? I mean, here on Saturday, I would panic if I lived in snow. That is quite warm. That is quite warm, Kimberly. Also, my friends, welcome back from Mass. I really appreciate you sticking through those and hanging out. Hashtag shell. Hashtag coddling. Hashtag DizzyMissLizzy. Hashtag unfurnished. Oh, that's a good one. Unfurnished. That feels good. Shell out to the gallery. Save name. Well, if you want this build, the shell of it, it's on the gallery now. Have fun. Enjoy. It's 41,000 simoleons. Not too bad. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. What packs did I use? That's the question. Not too bad. Royalty and Legacy, Enchanted by Nature, For Rent, Horse Ranch, Cottage Living, Eco, University, Hangout, Movie Hangout, Cool Kitchen. What did I use from Cool Kitchen? The cutting board on the outside. Tea Time Solarium, Garden to Table. I thought I deleted all the things from Garden to Table. The floor. Range Mudroom, and Greenhouse Haven. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kimberly's in Arizona. Kimberly's in Arizona. Yeah, it's on the gallery when I download it. It's right there. That looks really cute too. That's a nice gallery photo. I should have changed the lighting though. I probably would have been better with a different lighting. What's that lighting? Let's see how this looks. That's so pretty too. Patio could be the entrance. Patio could be the entrance. It's just so pretty. Okay, I kind of want to be done with the build, but I don't know what else to build. We still have an hour of stream. So, I don't have any other abandoned builds. Well, I do, but just I don't know where they are. Should I go stare at my save file? Parks and landscape. I actually hate doing parks. I actually hate parks. Fun fact. I don't like building them. I don't really like building them at all. I think our really big mansion in the save file hasn't been landscaped. So maybe we can go to the exterior of that, and maybe I'll feel better about that to work on it later this week. If it wants to load, hello? You don't need to listen? No, it's okay. Wait, do you guys want to meet my Very Veggie sim? I'm starting Very Veggie on Wednesday for YT. So what happened to our build? I finished it. I removed everything inside of it, and I have to leave it as a shell instead. Because I didn't feel like decorating anymore. So put it on the gallery. Finished the laundromat. I'm going to assume I did, Skill. I'm going to assume I did. I don't know which laundromat I was building that you're referring to, but I think I finished all of my unfinished. I think I have finished every laundromat that I've started. But my sim is gonna live here in Nordhaven. I'm gonna show you my sim. This is my broccoli gen. This is broccolin salad. the household, the family, the legacy. It's the salad legacy. Her name is Broccolin. For the broccoli gen. So if you guys don't know Very Veggie, it's a legacy challenge based off of vegetables. So the whole gist for broccoli is that they have a color theme of dark green. They are creative, art lover, high maintenance, lord/lady of the knits for their aspiration. They don't have a career, they run a small business. And you have to achieve a 5-star business, max wellness, max the artistic skills of your choice, and do that kind of stuff. Business and hobbies, Jay. Business and hobbies. Nordhaven Jay said I love Nordhaven too. But this is her. I love her so much. She's so cute. And I gave her like all the freckles and I love it. Also I have a conspiracy theory that randomly generated Sims keep having the Coach stuff on there to get you to buy Coach stuff, because when I generated the Sim, she was wearing Coach head to toe and I was not sure how I felt about that. That's not very veggie. Is this her website? She's a website. This is the link to the Google Doc. That's the link to the Google Doc. But this is her everyday outfit. This is her formal outfit. Look, the green matches her hair. I also gave her a broccoli tattoo. I decided that they're all gonna have the vegetable tattoo of their generation. So she has a broccoli tattoo that I got off the gallery. This is her formal wear. This is her athletic wear. Her sleep wear. Her party wear. Does she have shoes under that? Oh, I gave her little crocodile slippers. So the cat in the background, he do be behind there. He's just chilling. He's taking a snooze. This is her party wear, which I think is so cute. Swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. She's not supposed to have jewelry on in here. Girl, you don't wear a bracelet or that ring. Those aren't the right colors for you. So this is Broccolin, and I love her. And I'm going to start this on Wednesday for the long form videos. My plan for this, you're not going to see this for a while. I will say, you're not going to see the first episode for probably like a month. Because my plan is to film the entire generation and then my plan is to have 12 Very Veggie episodes. 1 video per generation. I don't know how realistic that is. I'm going to film probably all of Very Veggie Generation 1, so all of Broccoli Gen, before I post anything about it. And then decide if that's reasonable for for a video, or if I should do a few episodes per one. But they're going to be long videos. They're going to be 1.5 to 2 hours, maybe even longer. Because people are really enjoying long videos these days. And I want to play around with that. So this is going to be a long video series. This will be you put it on the background. You watch it while you're working, or like if I'm not streaming, you can watch this on a Wednesday when I'm not streaming, kind of thing. But it'll be like the length of a stream, honestly. Like it'll be the length of a stream. All right, let's go to our save file and see what's going on with the landscaping on that world. If it wants to load. My game's been taking forever to load recently. Dizzy save file. Let's see what's going on. Look at how cute Gimbal is. Just look at him. He's just such a baby. Let's have a little scritch. Hi, buddy. Hello. You're just a little guy, huh? He's just a little guy. He is an angel. He is an angel. I still have to share the new Crest save file. Oh yeah, we don't have any landscaping. Maybe a black cat sleeping on your bed next to you. So cute. I love that. I just love cats. I want another cat so bad. So yesterday my husband and I were out shoveling, and there's a few cats that are around here. I don't know if they're strays. I don't know if they're someone's outdoor cats, or if they're like cats that someone has like, it's like a stray, if there's like a colony around here that people are like feeding or whatever. I don't know, but there's a few cats that are around here. There's specifically like, there's a tabby, there's an orange cat, and there's a black cat that I've seen for sure. And I saw the black cat yesterday when we were out shoveling, and I was very sad because I was like, I hope this cat is okay in this weather. So I was like, I don't have anything, like I can't do anything about the cat. Like I can't get any shelter or anything like that. Um, and then I saw a video last night of someone um sharing like webcam footage kind of stuff of like they have like a stray cat shelter or like they live in a barn and they have it's like barn cats or something, I'm not sure. But of like a thing that they have. And I almost started sobbing. I was like, this poor cat. This poor cat outside. Oh, here. I'm gonna cry. Because can you have this apartment? I don't know if there's a limit. I think it's just a matter of asking our landlords if we can have more animals and if they'll say yes or not. It just has to be small animals. So I can't have like a golden retriever dog, but I could probably have more cats. Okay. Let's look at Windenburg. Not Windenburg. I mean, whatever. Get together. Get together. Debug landscaping. I don't have debug on. I was like, where's my landscaping? Debug live edit. Debug can have a pet. I would like to give Gimbal a baby. I want him to have a child of his own. I want him to have a baby Gimbal. Really badly. I'd also love to have another baby Gimbal myself. I hate this pool, I think. I should have added my softer sunblind mod to this. I hate this pool, I think. Everyone's allowed 2 pets, some 3 max. Well, my last apartment only allowed 1. This apartment is different because we're not in like a complex, we're in like a duplex-esque kind of thing. So it's a little bit different. So it really just depends on our landlords and what they feel is fine. I hate this. Yeah, so we're tired of moving around to afford rent. Options limited with 3 cats, so we bought a house at the 10th anniversary at this house a couple weeks. Oh, I love that! We were gonna buy a house. Well, we were hoping to buy a house instead of moving into another apartment. And then Gimbal cost us $10,000 in vet bills because he decided not to be able to poop for 2 weeks. And so we couldn't move. We couldn't buy a house. I think the follow welcome in. But it's fine. I'm not salty. My parents own the house we live in, thankfully, so I can keep my cat and my parents can have their dog. Oh, I love that. I love that. Let me stop at these stairs for a brown that generally matches just for the right now. There we go. Okay, so I feel like we should have a pool. But I don't want it over here. This also feels weird. Maybe we should add like more patio back here. And kind of just blend it a little bit. Like that. Vampire back coming to clutch for you. Nice. Vampires is definitely good for like manners and stuff. So we could do that and then like put trees over here. This house is gonna make me forget how to do anything. Make me forget how to build. What have I already used in here? I was using these in the front. Whoa, wrong direction. We could do that, and then same thing over here. Oh, so yesterday I was scrolling on Instagram. I have on my personal Instagram just like looking through like stories. I was going through everyone's stories and stuff. And someone's story like gave me a weird sense of like life crossover. And it was a very weird time. Because one of my I don't know if I would call her a friend, but like one of the people I went to school with, to college, who was in my theater department, put a photo in her story of like just she was like playing the piano or something like that, and just like a picture of her piano and stuff. But she had her laptop up on her keyboard with a YouTube video playing, and it was Little Simsy, and that was such a weird moment for me. And I was like, this is not a person who I'd expect playing like watching Sims content or let alone playing a video game. And that was a really weird moment. And I hate when that kind of thing happens and you have this like weird sense of like life crossover when two different, like, majorly different, like, elements of your life overlap in that way, and it threw me off, and I haven't recovered yet. Is that clipping inside? No. Okay, cool. Okay, I kind of like that. I like the bushes. I think that's nice, bro. I think we can put some here. Nope. Here too. Like this. The person was here now. I think they wouldn't have made themselves known. They also probably don't know what the purple app is. Like, they may know what it's called because I guess she watches Simsy, so. But I doubt she would be here. So the majority of people from college don't know that I do this. My roommates do. Mostly because they one of them just came across my content because her girlfriend follows me, or has at least watched my streams before. And the other one, I was still like she was local when I started streaming, and so like she was just aware of like all of that and has been to stream before. But like outside of that, I don't know anyone else really from college if they know that I stream. And I kind of want to keep it that way. Like, they definitely did, because I used to like post on my personal Instagram like story for a little while when I first started, saying that I was streaming before I had like my Sims account. But I stopped that after a little while. So, I don't like that. I don't like this roof. What if I just do that? What if we do a pergola? You can't go wrong with a pergola. You can go wrong with a pergola, but not often. So what if we got this? And started pergola. Do we do the whole thing? I don't know if I want to do the whole thing. Well, though it would be wild. I don't want anyone from college watching my streams, though. There's one person. Well, there's a few people, because like one of my friends from college, she also streams, or they. I think using they them pronouns now. They also stream. And they started streaming before me, and like I love them to death. So like they are one of my dear friends from college that I will still talk to on a somewhat regular basis, and they come in to stream sometimes. And then I have one other friend from college who started streaming recently, with her husband. So the two of them are streaming, which I think is fun. And I think she knows, because like I was in her stream and said hello one time, but I don't know if she knows that I stream, or if she actually realized that who I was said I was. She also might not have realized that. What's a pergola? A pergola is like what's the way to describe a pergola? I don't know how to describe a pergola. This is a pergola. This kind of thing was like, it's like a slatted roof kind of situation, but on the top of here. There's an area that isn't part of the building. No, not quite. It's like a roof type of thing, like a roof covering sort of thing. Where did my fence go? There we go. I'm just drawing lines right now. An archway in a garden or a park consisting of a framework covered with trained climbing or trailing plants. Oh, okay. Fun. This is cute. Let's start with this. Into like little like starburst kind of things. Or spider webs. You can call these spider webs. Or, you know what? Hold on. Undo. Gonna overboard with the windows? No such thing. No such thing. I'm gonna take 12 years because my game is being slow. Okay. Max. Cottage living. Take off debug. I don't know what this item is considered to find it in like the categories. Hello, I know. How is this the only build buy in cottage living? Like, they really gave us nothing for build buy. Yeah, where is this? Like, that's not in the catalog. Oh, it's because it's a build item, not a buy item. Okay, but what if we did something like this instead? I need to set up. I do be shrimping a little bit. You see the vision? This is gonna be so many beams. Shrimp trick. I say, leaning against my pillow, pleasure my bed. Hey, sometimes you just gotta recline, and that's okay. Hello. I wish I was better at placing these. I keep placing them in the wrong line. Bro. Let's just other than I might sit down on my bed. I love that. I use it as a bed sometimes. I would use it as a bed just sometimes. It's a great place to take a nap. Okay. Okay, I like it. But what if we put it on the edge? I have to all place it. Bro. Why are it gonna do me like this? I guess I could use a column on the corner. Hello. Okay, let me get a column. I don't think this will have a matching swatch. No. Let's look at cottage living. Ugh, it's not gonna blend. This is relaxing. I'm glad you like it. It's like a lo-fi pop playlist. Oh, I can just do this. And just Mm-hmm. 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 That's good. Root spikes, it does. Life does have that. That's a bad color. Oh, this is gonna have a good color for this. We need more wall trims like this. I guess we'll do that one. Big fan of that, actually. Big fan. Thank you for follow. Welcome in. We'll use these, I think. Like there, that feels centered. Okay. And then we can get some plants. Some shrubs to go above. Maybe we should do ivy specifically. Get together. Turned off. Private and debug. Let's have an ivy. What has that? Okay, fine. Add base game in. Shrubs. Is it in flowers? Hello? There we go. I knew there was one. Look at this. I just love a pergola with some ivy on it. It's just so good. I love that. I'm gonna use tool to just duplicate it so it's the right height. Why have I never thought about doing that and using tool to duplicate that so I don't have to keep raising them up? Let's do 2 more, I think. Addicted to tool now. Tool is so good. Once you start using tool, you can't go back. It just makes life so much easier. Inside the house. Hi, Evan. Surprisingly, I got it pretty good to not do that. I just had a panic because I thought that it lost the bedroom, but no, I just have this other room right here that doesn't have any furniture in it. That scared me. What tool is that? That was the tool mod. That was the tool mod. There we go. Was like that looks good enough. Now I have to get everything perfect with tool. That's so fair. Okay. Do I have front? No, I don't have that. I want the new flooring. The new stone from Royalty and Legacy. For here, I think. Evan, how are you doing today? It won't work, especially because I have Wicked. That's so dumb. Oh, I'm also gonna change out the stairs so that we're not using Star Wars. Decorations, so true. I wish there was a slightly darker gray. This is like, that's not too bad actually. That's pretty gray. It's not too black. So this is from working. It's possible you also just might not have installed it correctly because Tool can be a bit of a pain to install correctly. Good set up a little while ago having some super for actual dinner. Messaging the wife in Discord. Nice. What kind of soup are you having? Soup sounds good, honestly. I love some soup. I haven't had soup for a while. Hello. Beef stroganoff. I don't like beef stroganoff. But I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's delicious. Okay, cute. Okay. This works. Let's get us a little trim for over here, a little foundation. Maybe some stairs. Stroganoff is so good. I don't like mushrooms. That or baked potato bacon. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Should I use multiple stairs? That's kind of cute. You hate mushrooms? Same. I hate a shroom. How tall do I have to make this so I can curve the stairs? Hello? I do so bad. It's just more the concept of it bothers me. Oh, I have to get quite tall to have those curved at all. That's annoying. Whatever, no curves. It's fine. Mushrooms are delicious. I disagree, but you can have all of them. I'm fine with you keeping them all. They can be just for you. Let's change our roof. Maybe that one. If that's cute. Our stairs are gonna be better. I wish they were better. They could have. I think they could have made them better. Especially for the texture's awful. The texture just seems horrendous. Okay, there's a little pergola. I do still really want a pool. So you'll put a pool over here in the corner. Textures a lot of stuff, but mushroom textures don't bother you. Interesting. Maybe we'll just get the pool over here. Just not along the shape of the house. Where will the hot tub go? Inside. Considering how big this house is, having a hot tub room is not an insane option. Like, this house is huge. Just ginormous. I like this, like, lap pool that I've got going on. Should we use this to be our, like... Yeah, I think that works as a dark color. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let me make it like a smidge shorter. Does it fit inside the house? It could. That I wasn't a picky eater until I realized that I got the same thing my parents got movie siblings from Texas Roadhouse. Like, no, but they're in a soup or something. It's fine for me, but I don't go out of my way to eat or pick them out of food. I don't want to give out. That's fair. I say mushrooms, but my BF does too, so I don't have someone to eat mine for me, so I just have to put them in napkins so you would suffer. See, I just avoid them. If there's a mushroom, I won't get the thing. I just won't buy it or order it or make it. I just don't. Mushrooms don't deserve to be on my plate. They don't deserve it. Camille, thank you for follow. Welcome in. Mushrooms are blended into a sauce or something. I can eat it. That's fair. I feel like that at that point it's like not real. Like, are they even real at that point? Oh, should I make that terrain paint? I think I should change this terrain paint. Eat a whole bowl of raw or cooked mushrooms for dinner. That's gross. I am gonna judge you for that. Like, I try not to yuck people's yum, but I'm gonna judge you for that a little bit. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, that's nice. Wrong one. Oh, make it pretty opaque. And I just have these edges to fix. Whoa. Chicken with mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. I was excited to get stuff out of the freezer for dinner. We're having meatballs tonight. Is this the mod house? No, I don't make mod houses. I'm not good at building stuff for other people. This is for my save file. It's also a regret. That's really what it is. It's a regret. But it's for my save file. There we go. You make like a little patio. Making chicken quesadillas. Nice. That sounds pretty good. You do like that. With like a little patio out here. Okay. Roadkill from Texas Roadhouse. I don't think I've ever been to Texas Roadhouse. Like, I actually don't think I've been to Texas Roadhouse before. Or what if we did this? I had a little gate. Did I have lasagna? I love some lasagna. Right when in your town, nice. Lasagna sounds good. I make great lasagna. Not to brag, but I make incredible lasagna. Do you have a shorter piece of this? Which one is this specifically? From which pack? Okay, this is the high school years one. I'm gonna have like a little gate. Maybe a fence will be fine. We'll just have a fence go through it. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll put like the trash over here or something. This Rotas doesn't have lasagna. That makes sense. Lasagna sounds so good right now. I wish I could make all of you lasagnas. You could have real lasagna. And lasagna chose my life, and it was so much work that I haven't made in years. That's so fair. Lasagna can be a lot of work. I like to think that lasagna is one of my specialties. And it is. I learned how to make lasagna from my grandmother. As an Italian. I would like to say I'd like to think that it's one of my specialties. It's one of the things that I can make. I don't need a recipe. I need an ingredient list still, just because I don't remember all that off my head. I'm gonna forget something if I do. But I don't need a recipe. I can just go off vibes. These are so small. This space is so big. Well, that's where our trash cans go. I get no boil noodles. Makes lasagna so much easier. Absolutely not. That's a crime to Italian food. That's a crime to Italian food. So is putting any sort of cheese sauce, like a bechamel or ricotta cheese, also a crime. The only cheese that should be in a lasagna is mozzarella, parmesan, and romano. Nothing else. Nothing else. Chicken soup all the time, and but I need to have my ingredients list or forget the spices. Exactly. Like I always forget like what spices I put in, or I really put spices in my lasagna or in my lasagna and stuff. It's more herbs, and it's really more of my meatballs, which I make incredible meatballs as well. I hate this house. I regret everything about this house. I really love the potato soup recipe found. I love some potato soup. I just don't make much soup very often because my husband doesn't like soup. He doesn't believe in it. And so it's just me eating soup. And after like 3 days of eating soup, I'm tired of that soup. And so I don't want to eat anymore. So I don't make soup all that often. The people who put cottage cheese in the lasagna? Cottage cheese in lasagna? That's a crime. No, ricotta's bad! Don't put ricotta cheese in lasagna! That's not supposed to be in there! Why? Because it's not Italian! It's not traditionally in an Italian lasagna! Mozzarella, Romano, Parmesan. Cream cheese is a crime! As a lover of cream cheese, putting cream cheese in lasagna is an actual crime. I will arrest you for that, Evan. Roman? Is it the region? No. No, like, Italians don't put ricotta in lasagna. I've never met an Italian who puts ricotta in lasagna. It's illegal. It's illegal in my soul. And in Italy. Chat rage baiting Lizzie. It's really easy to rage bait Lizzie, to be so real. Break up lasagna and I'll get... I am very passionate about lasagna. I am very passionate about lasagna. So... But I'm also not going to tell you what I put in my lasagna because you'll also judge me, but I am also... I grew up on... like, poverty lasagna. Basically, I grew up on lasagna that was adapted to be easier to make and cheaper to make during like World War II, or just in general when meat was expensive. Because we put hard-boiled eggs in our lasagna because it made it go further, because it added protein, and I think it's incredibly delicious. I think lasagna without a hard-boiled egg in it is bad. It's my favorite part of lasagna. And I know that's probably weird for a lot of people, but it's also really good if you give it a chance. Like, it's not that much different from like putting like cheese and ketchup on an omelet. Like, it's not like wildly different. Ricotta or cottage cheese. Ricotta is more acceptable than cottage cheese because cottage cheese is an abomination, but so is ricotta. What cheese you put in there? Mozzarella, Romano, and Parmesan. And I honestly, I'm not a big Parmesan person. I prefer Romano. So I typically, unless I don't have Romano, I'll use only Romano usually. Sometimes I'll use a combo, but Romano is my preferred of like the two, like shredded, grated cheeses. I have an orange cat, so that makes sense. You're passionate about lasagna. That's very true. Very true. You love hard-boiled egg and lasagna and spaghetti. I'm so glad, Mateo. I'm so glad. I need more trees. That's what I'm doing. Packs. Get together. Trees. Need debug. Debug. Why vet it? Should I give them a pink tree? Oh, that doesn't fit the vibe. But don't knock until you try it. And hard-boiled egg and lasagna. Like, I know it sounds gross, but it's really good. And I know that I also grew up on it, and so like it's gonna be like, I'm gonna probably say it's better than people would think, but like it's delicious. Windows done in the back yet? No. Never. Never. I don't need windows. I almost said I don't need windows in my lasagna. Don't put windows in your lasagna. Don't put windows in your lasagna. Mushrooms in lasagna? Absolutely not! If you're making like a vegetarian lasagna, sure. But absolutely not. That's just more because I hate mushrooms, not any sort of like just how lasagna should be made. That's just mushrooms are bad. That's just a mushrooms are bad moment. Grew up on it and someone told me about egg trick and it is so good. It is delicious. It's so good. Because it makes it more protein. There's a lot more protein in it when you add some eggs in there. And it's cheaper because eggs are cheaper than meat. Eggplant instead of noodles. I disagree because I think eggplant is bad. But I also no, that's a common thing that people do. Certain people who just I'm putting eggs and mushrooms in my lasagna. No, don't put mushrooms in your lasagna. That's bad. That's gross. Tofu. Why would you put tofu in lasagna? That's just a question. What is... Nothing's in my inventory. What are you telling me? Hello? No, don't do that. Should I use a stone? Oh, that could be kind of cute. No, JK, that's bad. This is an American talent thing because I see it so often. Yes, it is. It's like it's a thing that people do now, but it's not traditional. It's not traditional lasagna. No ricotta, no cottage cheese, no windows in your lasagna. No windows in your lasagna. I don't like raw tomatoes, but I like cooked tomatoes. I guess that's a thing. That's a lot of people are like that. Cooked tomatoes, I also feel like are a little bit less acidic, and it doesn't bother people as much because also people are also grossed out by the inside of a tomato, which I would argue that is the best part of the tomato. But some people disagree. I don't like that fence color. I've gone for more of the darker wood, but I don't have a better. Like that is what I want, but the columns don't match. Columns don't match. And that's kind of annoying. So, but I'm a big fan of a raw tomato. I just love a tomato in general. I think tomatoes are delicious. I can use these ones. Not that one. Raw potato, like it's an apple. That's a choice. I don't think raw potatoes are necessarily safe to eat. Not a tomato sandwich. Like a tomato as bread, or like where the tomato is the main ingredient. Because I have to be honest, I don't love when tomato and bread are combined. I don't like when bread gets soggy from a tomato. That's a weird texture thing for me. I don't mind the auto tomato on a hot day. I love a tomato. I used to be the kid who would go to my aunt's garden and just eat all the cherry tomatoes off her plants. Egg salad sandwich. I love an egg salad sandwich. Tomato and mayo sandwiches are popular here in the South. Oh, really? Like, is it just tomato and mayo on bread? Or, like, is it tomato with mayo on it in the middle of it? Raw potatoes are not good for you. Yeah, I don't think raw potatoes are really safe to eat. How do you feel about mayo around here? I'm a mayo fan. I enjoy mayo. I don't, like, I'm not going to eat a spoonful of mayo. But I enjoy mayo on a sandwich. It's my preferred condiment. No bruschetta. Bruschetta is fine, because bruschetta is usually toasted in some capacity. So that's different. But I do love a bruschetta. Bread with mayo on the slices with tomatoes in between. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I think I would need like lettuce or something to keep the tomato from touching the bread. I can't do it. Mayo. Oh yeah, mayo's much better than Miracle Whip. Okay, that's bad. I hate this. I'm so tempted to bulldoze this house. I'm not explaining to you how tempted I am to bulldoze this house. I'm gonna save it to my library before I crash out and bulldoze it. So that's at least saved. Robin, I can do what I want! You love it? I'm glad you love it. It's just, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's just, it's too big. You want a house tour? Well, there's not much to tour. This is the first floor. It's floor planned. Sort of. This is our kitchen. This is the upstairs. We have a bedroom here, and a bedroom here. We have 2 bathrooms and a laundry room right here. And this is the master suite. It has a sitting room with a secret door into the bedroom. And this is their bedroom. It's very empty, but it has their stash of travel souvenirs. This is their insane bathroom where they can poop at the same time. And also shower at the same time. But they can't bathe at the same time. There's only one tub. And then this is their closet that I've got tired of adding decor to. Playing the backyard and grabbing some chives as a snack. That's a choice, Evan. I love some chives, but I don't think I would just eat a chive. This is equivalent of Brittany shaving her head. No one helped her, so I'm helping you. Honestly, I kind of just want to make it smaller. But in order to do that, I would need to start kind of from scratch. So I'm kind of like, what if we put this on a different lot and shrunk it a little bit? It's just so big. I'm overwhelmed by it. It's just so big. I just hate this build. And like, I don't feel proud of this build. At all. 100 Baby. See, when I play 100 Baby Challenge, I play in a micro home because I'm a freak. So I wouldn't even want to play in this. Curve this is as big as I've ever built. Literally, I've built houses smaller than this room. I have built entire homes smaller than this room. How many tiles is this? It's diagonal. I'm not counting. I think it was a Pinterest inspo pic. It was a kind of combined. I kind of combined a few photos for inspo. Most of these are inspo pics. The Tudor style is not one I'm super familiar with. So you know what might help? Moving the stairs. Like putting it there. Like that. That helps so much. Taylor, thank you for letting him cook. That's so kind of you. That's so kind of you. I appreciate that. I think I've been cooking too long on this one, though. I wish I could center that door on those stairs, but I really can't. Well, I guess I could. It's a big house, but I'll pass. Yeah, I'm the same. Okay, this is helping. This is less bad now. Let me get some windows.
Can't believe you've done this.
Bits! They have 100 biddies! What are you doing? And why are you scaring me like that? What the heck? Look, I scared myself too! That's so funny. I think I should center that. Maybe I'll split it. But I can't have that there. I don't really have that there, so I need to have a different window for that. Look at these ones. Can I please have a mod? Once the ads are like trying to start, can you snooze them when they're like 30 seconds left or something like that? Maybe like that. Here. Okay. I hate this though. Maybe I'll do like these all the way across. I don't know if this will be good. Sean, thank you for that follow. Not for the follow. Thank you for the Harvey! Wow. Learn to read, Lizzie. I don't hate that. I hate this build, though. It's making me angry. I'm done. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of looking at it. I think we're gonna stop here. Well, yeah, for a little bit longer, but we're gonna stop on TikTok. So TikTok, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you sticking through me fighting with this build. But I will be back maybe tomorrow. We're villager hunting in Animal Crossing tomorrow. So I don't know if we'll be live on TikTok tomorrow, but we will be live on Twitch. And if you want to join us over here, the link is in my bio. It's DizzyMissLizzy_, same as on here. Love to have you join us. We're also gonna be live here for a few more minutes as well. So feel free to come join us for the rest of the stream. Thank you for hanging out on TikTok, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Goodbye. Hi, buddy. Why are you looking at me like that? Maybe people off stream thing. This house, maybe. I might see about making it smaller. Let me see about making it smaller. Gimbal, do you want to come say hi? Let's do a big stretch. Hi. Hello. Are you so cute? Look at hims. Look at hims. Your paws are so warm. You're so warm. Castles because of the new pack and I can't get myself to do it. That's so valid, Robin. Castles are definitely a thing. Like, they're definitely a whole thing to do. You're so cute. Thankfully, he stopped being mean to me. You love him? Me too. He's so good. Aw, buddy. You're so good. He's decided it's his personal mission to just sit on me everywhere I go, the last day and a half or so. If he has the opportunity to do that, and I think it's really cute. It's a little bit annoying, but it's also very cute. Look at him. Look at those beans. There's some free beans for you. There's all the beans. You got all the beans. Yeah, but you're giving them away for free today, huh? You're giving them away for free. Let me close my game. And let's open to see if we've been able to raid. Your cat's twin, really? I love that, Ray. They all look so good, it's more intimidating to try. That's so fair. That's so fair. Let's see who's doing some gaming today. Let's see. Who is playing some games? Who's doing things? Hello, buddy. Hello. How are you? Are you doing okay? You're just kicking me. Why are you kicking me? That's so rude of you. Why is there people just making out on an ad in here? There's an ad on my feed of The Sims, and it's just someone making out. Which is goofy. So that's dumb. Oh, okay. We're gonna run a quick little ad break. I'm gonna find someone to raid. So we're gonna run an ad break while I do that, so we're not just sitting here watching me do that, so you can play some words on stream. And I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Hold on, I have to do the thing while holding gimbal. Enjoy some words, I'll see you in a minute. Good job, you guys. Fitz, Panda, and Ray on this game. You guys did real good. So that's the wrong scene. The person I wanted to raid is not live yet. And I think that's really rude of her. It's just so cold. It's hard to type. I hate that. That is absolutely the worst feeling, is when your hands are too cold, especially when you're playing a video game and you're like, you actively want to be doing what you're doing and you can't because your hands are too cold. I hate that, because there's like no way to warm up your fingies except for like putting gloves on, and you don't want to play video games with gloves on. I hate that. It's absolutely the worst feeling ever in the world. And like trying to do that is so annoying. I go fast, it doesn't register my words. So just said it a few times. So Ray, that's probably because you are guessing words too soon. So if you guess a word correctly, it'll lock your it'll basically you'll be locked, so you can't send another word until it unlocks it. So there's a few times where like it hits a certain spot where you get unlocked and then you can play another word. But it's a way to keep it so that someone can't just spam all the words all at once and do it that way and like get everything. Fingers are cold and slow, valid. And so it just does that. It's a little bit annoying, but it's a way to keep it so that people just can't cheat at it and like just put in every single word at the same time, kind of thing. All right, the person I wanted to raid just started streaming. They just started their stream. So go ahead and grab our message. If you're sub, grab the one with the animated emotes. Or not sub, grab the one with the cool cats, because cats are cool and so are you. We are gonna go see Makoto. Makoto is playing a new game. She is playing a golden mustache video game. She's playing a murder mystery game. It's not Nancy Drew. It's a Agatha Christie mystery game. And it's a newer one. I think it was just released recently, and there's mustaches in it, and we love a mustache. So we're gonna go see Makoto, and as a heads up, Makoto is not family friendly. So if you are under the age of 18, this is where we will leave you, and we will see you tomorrow for some villager hunting. We're gonna village hunt. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be chatty, so bring some things to chat about, some things to yap about, because we're gonna be sitting here for approximately 3 hours looking for a villager. Up to 6 villagers. I have 6 villagers that we're trying to find. So it'll be one of them. Hopefully we'll get one of them within 3 hours. But make sure you come join us for that. It'll be fun. And I might see about having like some fun, like we might do some like would you rathers or something as well, because I think that'd be kind of fun to like add in, because it's a lot of just repetitive sort of stuff, and I want to like do some fun things to it. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out some like fun things that we can do during village hunting. But we are going to be doing bingo as well, so make sure you join us for bingo, because bingo is really fun and you have a chance to win a prize. And by prize I mean a Discord role, but also if I can find my duplicate amiibo cards, maybe an actual prize. But I love you all so much for going out with Makoto, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!